Hello, heroes and villains. Welcome to Multiverse. If you hear a cat in the background, I did not buy a cat. It's Johnny's cat.
Actually, it's
And
mine. He wants breakfast.
oh, is it your
There
cat?
you go.
Okay, I thought it was
It's my
Johnny's.
cat.
Okay, so
I
it's
was gonna say,
it's
I don't
Shadow's
have a
cat.
Nope, my cat.
And today we do have Johnny as a special occasion somehow. Hello, Mr. Johnny. Long time no see.
Hello.
He
So
keeps laughing. I'm not 100% well yet. He keeps laughing at everything, like if I sneeze or if I cough or if I clear my throat. I shivered before. Apparently, it's hilarious.
Yes, I do find your suffering very funny.
Apparently so, yep.
so we'll let you guys chat a bit while I finish my setup over here. But for people wondering, today we're playing live at 5. We're playing with Speedster. And we are in Central City. So come and join us in Central City. Usually we meet in the House of Legends. But I thought being a bunch of Speedster, Central City would be a better place to meet. And if you can bring your best Speedster look, here I'm using John Fox from the 31st century. But I'm going to switch in just a minute. And here we have our friend Shadow doing some dancing, and I forget the name of the character.
It's Mina. I think it's Darwin. I'm not sure how to pronounce her name. She's a negative speedster. And she looks awesome.
Correct.
We've got... Sorry?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Oh. We've got Robert and Ragnar, Red and Rayshon all in the chat saying hello. All of you starting with R's. That's interesting. And hello everybody and welcome.
Yeah, I'm just loading it up right now. Oh, there you go.
Beautiful. DJ Brandon still... Oh, he's disappeared. But he was Yellow Lantern version of Scarecrow. I think that's from 2 weeks ago when you did the Yellow Lantern run. But he is a hero, so that's confusing.
Yeah, he's a bit late to the party. Yellow Lanterns were like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. And they were villains. We were playing villains that day. Thank you, Rayshon. You're so kind. Pup said, save a spot for me, please. Well, hurry over. Everyone get to Central City. Tiny Wildfire already joined us in Speedster gear. And she's looking pretty awesome. Oh, it's so cold. It's 2 degrees here, guys. So 2 degrees here for me is, I looked it up before, what was it? It's 35 degrees in Fahrenheit. I woke up and I heated my room up with the heater, but I've turned it off now and my nose is so cold. It's like ice. I don't recommend.
Okay.
That was a little creepy. Pup says, I just booted up my PC. Lol, excellent. Hurry! Quick! It's alright, there's only 4 of us here at the moment. I'm sure you'll make it. I don't know what content we're going to be playing though, but it's hopefully Speedster related. Oh, DJ Brandon is still a Yellow Lantern, but a hero. That's confusing. Oh no, he is a Green Lantern now. Never mind. There we go. Oh, there we go. Ragnar said it's 99 degrees here. I don't know what that is for me, so I'll look it up. 99 Fahrenheit to Celsius is 37 degrees. That is such a small difference from the temperature here. I don't know. 35 to 37. Oh, hi, David! David says hi to everybody.
Hello.
Katie the Gamer says WSP. I don't know what that stands for. I'm really sorry. Oh, Pups! Oh no, I have an update. Ah! That's not... You probably won't make it now. Look, the group is already forming. David said, where are we meeting? We are in Central City. Because speedsters. It makes perfect sense. And we've got some good-looking speedsters here. We've got Jesse Quick. Dinkley at the back as well, dressed as a speedster. YT. Oh, is YT a speedster? Oh yeah, is a speedster. Awesome. I think there's already 8 of us here. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, more than 8 of us. I don't know how to say that name. Galuane? I'm not sure. Says hi to everyone and hi to Multi. So hello and welcome. And YT King is dabbing. which my character does periodically with this dance style for some reason. Are all your settings done, Multi?
Almost.
Sweet. So Multiverse asked me if this morning I could have a headset that would plug directly into my PlayStation through the USB. Unfortunately, I couldn't find my old headset that has a USB plug. So for next week, guys, we're going to probably attempt that and see if I can get my sound being a little bit better for you guys through a USB headset. So hopefully next time I won't sound so horrible.
Oh, I guess we've...
I think Johnny's enjoying my horrible sound, so...
I am. Please don't change.
He's so kind to me.
Correct.
So just give me a minute so that I finish my setup over here.
I'm so sorry. Oh, okay, it's a French name. Maybe that's why I don't know how to say it.
Which name?
Galamé? I don't know. I'm so sorry. I feel
Guillaume.
like anything I do is gonna just butcher your name.
I'm feeling it's Guillaume.
Oh, my... Guillaume?
Yes.
Well, hopefully I remember it now that you've told me. I'm sure
Well,
next time they come, I'll be like, hang on, I don't know how to pronounce that all over again.
I don't see the chat right now. I'm waiting for YouTube to save, and I'll tell you for sure in just a minute.
No,
Oh,
it sounds about it. It sounds about right. You're looking at the way it's spelled, so.
Yeah, he said yeah, so that's the right way to pronounce it. Invisible wall. Oh, my mom says my heater is on. I'm so cold. Right, it's so cold. I can't have the heater on while we're live, because then not only will you hear my cat complaining that I'm not feeding him breakfast 3 hours early, but also you'd hear the heater in the background, which isn't good.
It sounds like a people from AU problem.
It is. It's a people from AU problem. It's cold here. Lucian says, what's good? I mean, Johnny and I are both good. Not so, Johnny and I. Multi and I are both good. Johnny knows so much is what I meant to say. Can you pronounce that name again for me, Multi?
Guillaume.
Guillaume. Guillaume. Okay, I'm gonna try to remember. I don't know how good I'll be at remembering, but I'll try. Guillaume says, I'm the only French fan here. Oh, maybe, I don't know.
Could be.
Shadow Knight says, hello everyone. Can't join with you guys right now, helping my father with yard work. Have fun. Well, good luck with the yard work. I hope it gets done really quickly. That way you can stop and play DC. It makes sense.
Normally I would say everyone say yes to make sure you hear us, but I think you can hear us, so I assume we're good on that front.
Yeah.
We can?
Austin said invite multi. Guys, I'm really sorry. The group is full already.
Yeah, the group is already full.
Yeah. There were too many fast people, which, you know, makes sense because speedsters.
Absolutely.
Robert says, how do you guys like my lantern tune? Are you the Greed Lantern? Oh, no, he's not a Greed Lantern anymore. Maybe it's Deadly behind us, the Green Lantern? I think he said Greed. No, just Lantern, he said, so it could be that one.
I couldn't say.
I don't know which one you are, but both were cool. I'm guessing you're not DJ Brandon. I think I remember his name being something else in the chat. We've got some yeses. Multi people can clearly hear us. Beautiful. I think that's it.
So we'll try to find ourselves some raids that might be speedster related, which is it's going to be a tall order because they did not make a lot of flash content in Listeners Online when you look at it.
Yeah.
But we'll try to figure something out.
We can play all the
Flashpoint.
stuff as a team of speedsters.
Flashpoint.
Yeah, Flashpoint is the obvious example. I was just hoping to be able to get something else first.
Lightning strikes. I don't know if there's anything.
Lightning strikes. There's only duo and some open world missions.
There's a raid. There's a paradox thing, whatever it's called. Where you go in there with I mean, it's more of a Batman thing, but you're in the Speed Force, so I don't know.
Oh, you mean the Paradox Wave?
Yeah, I mean, it's in the Speed Force, so it makes sense.
Well, let's see.
Blue Sand says, well, I'm going to go. I hope you guys have a great afternoon. Thank you. It's my very early, well, it's not that early, it's 7 a.m., but it's my morning. But when I get to my afternoon, I will remember that you said that.
Let's start with Prison Break, and we'll probably move on to some Flashpoint missions. There's also some bounties. I guess we could play. Like, there's a bounty in the map here that we could probably play a bit later if people want to.
Yeah,
And I toyed with playing as John Fox, but then I came up with another armory that is pretty much a combo healer controller. So we'll see how it works out. Oh,
yeah, I'm kind of curious how that one goes.
and sadly, I just read Barbatos.
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 Correct pronunciation. No! Rose said Barbatos. That's not helpful! Then I'm gonna stop thinking that.
I've asked the Atom to set
Was it scrolls? It was definitely scrolls.
Report to him for further details.
Robert said there is one episode I wanted to see, Judge Dredd.
I'm the Atom, a small
Judge
addition to
Dredd?
your team. We're here under unclear circumstances. But
I'm confused.
want to
I need
know
more
more about
information.
that device you guys discovered inside that container.
There's a movie Judge Dredd. There's a comic.
Yeah, I know
That
there's a
the
movie
same
Judge Dredd,
mercenary
but
group from the
episode?
Gotham
I'm not
City
sure what he
attacked
means. Maybe
strikers
there's a
from
Judge
infantry and an
Dredd character in
attempt to
something
kidnap a
else? I don't
recently
know.
Incarcerated individual. Whatever they're up to, it can't be good.
Need more
So
information.
we've got to get to that inmate first.
Yeah, need more information. Darn
There's a
it, can you say
reason
the
our
name again?
mysterious friend asked
Barbatos?
for help. I can sneak into just about anywhere, unnoticed, and quite easily get inside
The
those
French name that I can't pronounce. I see
Oh.
it and I go to read it the wrong way.
Guillaume.
You're going undercover.
Guillaume.
See you on the inside.
Darn it, I'm so sorry. I'm trying so hard to get it right, Guillaume, but it's not natural for me to think that that's what that says.
Are you saying thinking is not natural for you?
Guillaume? Sorry?
I didn't say anything.
You so did, I heard you. That was an insult, wasn't it?
No.
Of course it was.
Oh no, it was unlocked with Jesse Quick.
Who am I with? I'm with Brandon! Excellent!
Okay,
Oh, he just
once
died.
the field
Never
goes
mind.
down, you'll have to break out the others.
Guillaume
After that, your
says,
gear
who's
should be
ready for
stored in
the
the back of the
Superman
prison
movie
block.
in July?
Remember,
Can't
I'll
wait.
have
The new
security
trailer is
systems
amazing,
disabled.
but some
Good luck.
spoil. I'm guessing no spoilers?
Yeah, I guess we won't talk about the trailer too much. So if people didn't see it,
Yeah, just in case people haven't seen it, yeah.
let's try not to spoil it. But the CGI, the CGI, I'm a bit worried about the CGI. We knew already that the CGI was pretty much done by or supervised by the same guy who supervised the CGI in the Flash movie, and that wasn't very good CGI, let's say. So I'm a bit worried on that front.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're going to try to use the same excuse, saying that it's stylized the CGI to try to make up for the fact that it's not really good. Where do we get our gear again? Oh, there it is.
Yeah, it's been too long, I don't remember. Johnny, where do we get our gear?
Over here.
Where is that?
What
Here.
color is Johnny? He's orange, so down here. Okay.
Down here.
Bottom floor? I must be up too high. Nope, no idea.
I'm at the bottom floor
No,
and
you don't need
I
it.
didn't even
You
do
don't need it.
anything.
I want
I
it.
hope you took it easy on the guards.
Someone
Turn up
else
the
opened it, and there it is.
Okay, I think I found.
Yeah,
And
there was
right
one
on
scene
top.
in the trailer that I found
They're in the security systems.
I don't
too.
want to say too
I
much,
have to
but
get inside the
it
system.
didn't
Hold them
seem
off.
like Superman that I know in that scene. So
Is this
I'm
on?
curious how it's gonna go.
Is the one where he's on the ground?
I'll be able to open doors for you, but you better
I know,
figure out these
not that
maps.
trailer.
And don't take it easy on them. And by that, I
Because
mean...
he kind of seems
When he's
wimpy, to
speaking
be
with
honest.
Lois, that doesn't give too much away. When he's
looks like they're
speaking with
targeting
Lois,
inmate.
I'm gonna say when he's on the ground, he kind of seems a little bit too
Looks like he's in
wimpy.
solitary. Expect
oh
heavy
yeah,
resistance
I would
on the
also
way.
agree with that. But that trailer that was like earlier on, I think it's like a little teaser one.
The way I'm seeing it is he's acting more like a little wimpy teenager rather than like being a grown adult with taking things like a man.
Yes, actually that applies to what I was saying about the other scene as well. It seems like he's reacting like a child more than like an adult. It's weird.
Well,
I don't like it. It doesn't seem like
I'm sure
him.
they'll use the excuse that he's a young Superman or something like that. But
Maybe.
is he Superboy?
People are down. Oh, I don't know if I can do pickup. Hang on. Try again. Oh, he Lazarus pitted himself. That sounds weird. And now I'm down. David, thank you, Barbatos. See, he knows. David knows the right way to pronounce it.
What's hitting us so hard?
I don't know, but I'm trying to get out of the way for a second to get my health back up. It didn't work. I got knocked out. Thank you for the pickup. I think Jesse Quick's picking me up.
I guess we don't have a single tank. Oh no, Johnny Blaze is a tank.
No, Johnny's tanking. That's why I didn't switch.
Get injury pay for that.
I don't know. And we had the bars down quite low a second ago. I don't know why they went back up. Do they do that normally?
Yes.
Shields are back up. Oh, okay.
You're just not burning fast enough.
Probably, yeah.
No, we have to go into the room to turn on the shield that the thing is in the room.
Since I played this.
We have to go into the side room to get rid of the shields.
Oh, okay.
But when we got in here, there's I don't know, something that was killing us really fast.
I can't see a spot to get rid of the shields, but I'm assuming it comes up as soon as the shields pop.
It's gone.
Okay. There we go. Sorry, I don't remember this one, like, barely at all.
Well, we didn't play it all that much.
Yeah.
I felt that through my armor.
There we go. Oh, David said, I'll just watch the stream. I'm guessing he wasn't quick enough to join us. That's nice that you're watching the stream, David.
Those mercs must have a jammer on them.
I think I remember last week he wanted to be able to join us because he wasn't working today, or did he say he'd watch during his lunch break? I don't remember. It's hard to keep track.
You'll pay for that.
Rose said,
Oh, nose.
With a question mark. I think she might think you're meaning like the nose on your face there with the spelling she's using.
No.
You know, I'm just picturing.
Spartan said, call me Spartan, it's more simple. I don't know, Guillaume, I've got it, I think I've got it. I don't think Multiverse is gonna have to remind me anymore. Guillaume, I've said it enough times.
You know what I'm picturing right now? Is I'm picturing the Kool-Aid man dressed up as a Multiverse's character. Every time he says, "Oh no."
Oh, I don't know who the Kool-Aid man is, so I can't really picture it.
The Kool-Aid man didn't say no. Oh no.
Beverage, I think. Right?
He said, oh yeah.
I know, but for whenever he turns into the Multiverse, it's just oh no instead.
Oh no. He's anti-Kool-Aid.
You'll pay for that.
Oh, look at everybody saying Barbados.
Barbados.
There's like a fight in the comments about how to say it. Oh, Pops says, oh no, I'm too late, not fast enough. Sorry, Pops! Your computer needing an update is really the problem, you know? How dare it? DJ Brandon said I just sold something for 12 mil. Awesome! A collection?
Okay.
Probably a collection. Nice work.
I'll get injury pay for that.
So he's buying the beer.
Of someone in my oh, sorry.
So he's buying the beer tonight.
The what tonight?
The beer.
Oh, beer. I don't drink, so I won't be sharing.
Well, he can buy sodas.
EMP virus, but
Excellent,
I need
so it
you
would
to
do.
trigger the code at each terminal.
Hot chocolate would be better.
That should overload the generator.
A cold slushy.
No, it's too cold for slushies. You just
Slushies
want me to
are
be
the
more
best.
cold so you can hear the weird shiver that I apparently do.
Yes.
Did I forget to put my gear on? I keep on going down. NPCs go through my hit points like tissue paper.
It's your
Nah, vodka slushy.
DJ said, nah, whiskey. Did you watch my live where people asked about alcohol? My
Nope.
answer for the drink I used to drink was whiskey.
No whiskey for you.
It's too expensive, and I don't enjoy it more than, like, a nice flavored juice or something, so I don't really see much point. For
Life
me.
is better anyways.
Milk? Did you say?
I said vodka's better anyways.
Oh, vodka. No, whiskey's better.
No, vodka.
Yeah, no.
Nothing better than something that tastes exactly like straight alcohol.
Yeah, there's lots of better things, like hot chocolates.
No.
Dion said, I hate this raid, it's too long. I'm getting the name. And I agree with you. It is very long. It's also one I haven't done in a while, so I don't hate it so much. I wish I remembered it better. But it's nice to play something I haven't played in a while. I think the last time I played it was with Multi, like the last live that we did it on. How long ago was that?
We played it a long time ago. Made a live stream ago. We played it.
Yeah.
We all need to go do a console after. And do it
Yeah, but
sometime.
we have to clear the mobs first. It's more or less to try to clear the console if we don't clear the mob first.
Yeah, if there's mobs everywhere. Yeah. I remember this when we did the live because we couldn't get the console synced. I think we had one person who wasn't doing them in the right timing.
Well, I don't remember. I don't remember this mission being this hard before. Did they nerf us and we didn't notice it?
No idea.
Yes,
Let's hope not.
they did. I guarantee it.
How do you know?
Do you really think that they wouldn't nerf us in some way or form after just giving us like the biggest buff of all time?
Yeah, but they said they were capping it at 15% for any of the stats that we were going to get from the artifacts. I assumed that was the thing they did in response to
I'm
what
sure
they
there's a
just
couple
gave
other
us.
things they've done. I'm sure. You know what's sad? Because we don't have Obsidian Shield to prove it to us.
I know! I miss Obsidian Show!
We don't have any actual healer in the group, do we?
No.
No.
Let's ask. Surely in the, like 12 speedster, there's at least one or two who play electric.
I don't know, I think people just dressed up for the occasion in the style that they originally... in the characters they originally had, so...
I felt that through my armor. I'll get injury pay for that.
I don't know. We've got YT King saying Barbie toes. Now, you guys, when I leave the lives, when you guys do that to me, I have it in my head. Red Knight clearly says it the same way as me, which is Barbatos. The correct way. As does Scrolls Barbatos. See? Just, correct. Need help on Johnny? Where's Johnny? Orange. But then I'm leaving Multi all by himself.
That's okay.
I can't see Johnny's orange.
I seem to be doing okay. Although I'm not sure why. I'm at some point I wasn't healing at all. Now I'm barely healing. I was healing much better than that earlier this week when I tested this.
Yeah. Maybe they did nerf us.
Nah,
I found Johnny. I couldn't see Johnny because whoever was with him, their little icon went over the top. Alright, so consoles? How are we gonna do this? Because they can't hear when you count down. No, I shouldn't have come here by myself.
Better hope you got
I feel like this is gonna backfire. Oh yeah, it is backfiring. And down. Jerry said I queued for my DPS, my bad.
Oh, that's alright.
No, you're fine. Oh, at least someone can heal, that's good. Two people swap to heal.
chumps like you down.
Well, that should help a bit.
That seems good. We kinda need it. Ugh, how far back we go when we get a knockout is really, really annoying.
Don't get knocked out.
Where was I? Sorry?
Don't get knocked out.
I try not to, but I go and get like 3 of the enemies at once, and then I get knocked out because, you know, they're stronger than me. So
Do or do not. There is no try. I thought you knew your Star Wars. I'm so disappointed now.
I do know my Star
Alright,
Wars.
everyone, get to a console.
It's console time.
I'm being attacked,
Where?
and my console that's here, I'm up.
Oh yeah.
on
Okay, I
another
see it.
level.
I see it. I see it.
Okay, now I'm knocked out.
my armor. I'm not
Because I think there's 2 consoles on this higher level, right? If the ads are there, I'm not going to have much luck getting it. I'm knocked out. I'll come back.
Yeah, that's why we had to clear
Oh,
all
we
the
have to
ads.
Yeah. Maybe I should put hard light in. Hard light, at least I can withstand for longer.
I'll get injury pay for that. I'm
Wait,
not
where was
getting
I?
paid enough.
Absolutely
inferior.
See, I want this console. Oh no, 2 people are on that
Pay
console.
for that.
Is there any above? I don't think so.
Oh, there's still a bunch
It
over
looks like
here.
people got the ads that I was dealing with before. Sorry?
There's still a bunch of ads here where I am.
Need backup.
Yeah, same. Where I am too.
You're too quick, Johnny.
Injury pay for that.
Oh, I'm with you, Multi.
I know.
I just realized we're both talking about the same ads.
Damn, I felt that through my armor.
Oh, now my other cat is also telling me that it's time for breakfast. They are wrong. It's not time for breakfast. They just hear my voice and go, oh, she's up. Must mean food. There we go. Where's the screen? It's not there.
Oh, there's still a bunch here.
Ah, darn it. That's over here too. I'm going back to multi. If I face them alone, death occurs.
Damn,
There we go.
that through my armor.
Somehow you shut up, Johnny.
Hmm?
I broke
Oh.
him.
I thought Shadow shut you up or something.
I doubt I could ever do that.
Okay, can we try the consoles, or is there still some?
Shut
Oh,
me up.
there's still some mobs here.
Already did the consoles.
Oh, okay.
Need backup.
Sweet. Yeah, I haven't seen them flash back up for a little while.
I'm not getting paid enough.
DC Fanverse says, good evening and afternoon and morning. But welcome and thank you for being here. Oh, there we go. Austin said Barbatos for Shadow. See?
Barbatos.
It's Barbatos, Multi. Actually, we should ask Johnny where he
Barbatos.
stands on this. He's just wrong altogether. He doesn't agree with either of us.
It's just Barbatos.
Sorry?
It's Barbatos.
No, it's Barbatos.
No.
Yep.
Prepare to meet your maker.
I think in the end more people have agreed with me than have agreed with anyone else, which is nice and weird.
It's
That
Barbatos.
doesn't normally happen. Nope, it's Barbatos.
No.
Because he's a bat. It makes perfect sense.
Captain Cold is
Don't go forward
here.
to
Let's go.
This is the
Too late.
strangest game of hot and cold ever.
Oh, we're in the encounter apparently.
get in the corner. It's corner time.
Yeah, get in the little corner. Yeah. I remember that. Yep. There you go. DC Fanverse says too cold for slushies. It's boiling in the UK. Yeah, it's my winter. We've hit winter, and it's freezing. No slushies shall be had. Only hot chocolates.
Injury pay for that.
Oh, and I'm down. I'm gonna check on my. Should we double tank? I really don't think that Johnny needs help tanking.
No, double tank.
Not getting paid enough.
Double tank?
Oh yeah.
All right.
You pay for that.
Let's come back in.
I'll get injury pay for that.
Give it a shot.
I felt that through my armor.
What have I got for loadouts? Oh yeah, that's right. It's been a little while since I tanked. I wish we didn't spawn all the way back at the start every time we get knocked out. It's so long to just run through.
I blame Johnny for not waiting for people.
Yeah,
I blame
Johnny is the
everyone else
easiest thing
for
to
being
do. I
slow.
also blame Johnny. There we go, chuck hardlight in as well. Guillaume says you learned your first French word. Congrats! No. Hang on. I know oui, because that's yes, right? Oui?
Oui. Oui, oui.
There we go. Oh, oui?
Oui.
Yeah. So my second French word. And it's your name, which is awesome. David says, I'll level up my recruitment character while watching the stream. Oh, that's a good idea. Get it all the way so you can get your aura.
Yeah, I didn't do that yet.
I've done it twice. I've done it in a live on US server, and then I've done it on my Switch. And then I've got a live, not tomorrow, but next week on Xbox, and then the next week on EU servers, so that we can run it on everyone's different servers.
All right,
So-
everyone in.
Everyone should go into the corner.
Cool.
We're still waiting
Not
for
be able
two.
to see a darn thing.
And let's get this
Someone
party
else might take
started.
the bus there. Who's at the front? Johnny's got it. Oh, I'm tanky. Why am I at the back? I don't know. There we go. Everyone can have a shield.
Time to start breaking things. I got your back.
The really fun part of this is not being able to see a darn thing.
Doesn't matter if we see anything. The important thing is to succeed.
I agree.
And in theory, once they down the turrets, then we can go across along the wall. We don't have to all stay in the corner, but let's not take any chances. Let's stay in the corner.
Yeah, especially after the last run. Oh no, someone down. I don't think I can pick up a common. I'm trapped. Ugh, there we go. Yep. I really need to get my tier 3 pets in.
Through my armor.
I haven't been playing on here as much as I do, or as much as I have on Switch. So I still haven't got all of the things that I need to get to be able to get my tier 3 pet.
You pay for that.
Because they have to unlock before you can purchase. Oh, there we go. Scroll says I'm leveling my second... Hang on. I'm leveling a second recruitment character. As far as I know, if you do it twice, you don't get the rewards twice. You can get the aura on every single character on your account after you've completed it once, but you can't get the full set of rewards a second time even if you create another tune. And even if you do create another tune, you don't have to complete the storyline in order to get the aura. You should be able to just go and collect it once you reach whatever level it says.
Yeah, you should be able to claim it. From what we understand, you should be able to claim it like the other events.
Yes.
So once you complete the event, you should be able to claim rewards for all your characters, except for the rewards that are only for one character. Oh, we lost someone, I think.
Weakling dropped.
Did he
When they got booted.
did he crash or?
Don't know.
Probably.
We'll wait for him.
Yeah, most likely. Yeah, but Scrolls, if you're playing on a different server with a different account, then you could potentially get the full drop twice. But even if you're on, for example, if you play on the US server and the EU server using the same account, it only happens once for the account. So if you run through it on US, it counts for EU and vice versa. So you'd need a different account if you wanted it to drop again as the full thing, full reward. Red Knight says, Multi, I saw your Absolute Dark Knight style, and you said about the Absolute Dark Knight back style when you change it. It keeps some of that style?
Yes.
But it also do the same for Energy Reaper. Oh, and it does the same for Dark Raven.
Yeah, there's a few styles that do that. The solution is simple enough. You just unequip it manually. It's a bit annoying.
Yes, it is.
Like the whole point of having the armory is that you don't have to go back into your inventory to equip or unequip your styles, or you don't have to go to your styles tab to do that. But in that case, you have to.
Yeah. Scroll said, guys, spam Barbatos in Shadow's next life. I mean, you can if you like. Austin said to add me as a friend, Multi. If you might be better off sending him a telling game for something like that. Yeah, rather than doing it in the chat, because then he has to work out who it is, and then he'd have to type it in. If you just send a telling game, it's much easier for him to just add someone from the tell list. Oh, Rose! Rose is also in Australia. She said, yes, I'm really cold here in Australia. See? It's cold, guys. It's cold here.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
It is. 2 degrees is cold.
No, cold is minus 30 degrees Celsius.
I'm not saying that's not also cold. I'm just saying 2 degrees is also cold.
Nah.
Yeah.
2 degrees is a warm day at the beach.
It is.
You guys are ridiculous. No, ridiculous.
I walk outside with one shirt at 2 degrees, no problem.
No, I'm wearing so many layers. It's so cold. I have 3 pairs of socks on. And one of them's like a really thick bed sock because it's too cold.
You should see some of the guys I work with. Like, there's me, I'll be working outside, you know, like, I don't know, +5, maybe +10 degrees weather, you know. I'm wearing just a t-shirt, and then you'll have, like, a guy from, like, Kenya or something working beside me, and, like, he's wearing a winter jacket with, like, 2 sweaters on, like, a long sleeve, and then I have a vest on top of it, and it's just, we're looking at him like, bro. Like, you're ready to go to the Arctic, and he's like, no, it's so cold. Like, there's no way. There's no way you're that cold.
I'd be that person. I feel the cold too easily, I think.
So we're waiting to see if Weakling is coming back, but I guess doesn't seem to be. So there's a Batman who asked first, so we'll go with Batman. So DC Fanverse, YT2. I will invite you afterwards. If somebody crashes, if somebody else crashes, you guys will be next on the list. But here, I guess we have to. Where is he? Oh, there is. So let's invite him.
Man, am I glad I read the comment before I read it out. So, Guillaume says, please don't say, I'm not going to say it because I don't know why not to say it, so I'm just not going to say it.
What are you not going to say?
I'm not going to say it!
Well, now I need to know.
Maybe there's a reason not to say it. Well, you can look in the chat if you look for Guillaume's second to last message that he wrote. Is there a reason I shouldn't say that? Is it rude? I mean, I know what a baguette is.
Yeah, don't say it. Okay, don't say it. Don't say it.
I don't know.
Don't say it.
I don't know.
Don't say it.
I know for all of I'm not all American and other speaking French. It's hard. It's the same way for us to speak English with that accent. Yeah, that's fair. But I will say, people who have a French accent who speak English sound awesome. That's a very cool sound. I love it. They're just awesome.
It depends which French accent. There's quite a few.
Many. Yeah.
Okay, so I guess we can continue.
Sure.
Sounds like a plan.
Captain Cole,
I should remember that I should put my style on both my tank build and my damage build. Otherwise, I always end up swapping to tank and not having the style on anymore for the day.
No, I'm so disappointed. My Uber healer troll build is bust. So I had to switch back. I had to switch back to just my troll build.
Want to join a team? Heroes
That's
and
fair
villains
enough.
uniting for stuff? No.
YT says merci beaucoup. I think it's merci beaucoup, isn't it?
That's thank you very much.
I can mess with the anti-magnet dampening
Is it
fields.
roux or
Should
boo?
temporarily slow Grodd down.
Beaucoup.
Just give me a signal and I'll do the rest.
I already knew that too. Apparently I knew 4 words before I learned Guillaume's name. Junior says hello, good day, hola, konnichiwa, aloha. Junior speaks too many languages, and
yes.
Like I know those are just the greetings, but man, he knows a lot. And also, g'day, Junior. Boss said, nah, I crashed. Yeah, it's fine. I gotta go to work soon anyways. Okay, boss must be weakling. No problem. Thank you for joining us, and have a good day at work. It can't be as fun as playing DC though.
Nothing is as fun as DC.
The last time we spoke to Johnny, Johnny said he's not back. But I gotta say,
I'm
it
not.
seems like you're back, Johnny.
I'm not here.
Yeah.
I'm not here. I'm a figment of your imagination.
He's like John Wick.
I'm that unwell that I'm hallucinating, Johnny. That's not good.
He's like John Wick. He keeps on saying he's not back, but he's back.
He's back.
I'm not back. I'm not here. I don't exist.
Is that all?
You're making me mad.
Davey said, what would DC have to do besides adding a new power to make Mr. Blaze stay playing DCUO? What would they have to do, Johnny?
Well, let me tell you something right now. I don't care for new powers because I'm happy with my power. Second of all, alright, I already have everything you could possibly give me other than like the obvious things like a freaking motorcycle or something, you know what I mean? Like, things that'll never happen. So, like, there's nothing they can do, essentially.
Unless,
And yet he's
Bad
here. He's
feeling
back, he's
about
back.
this.
I'm pretty sure if they were to add Ghost Rider style in the game, you'd be back.
The line's quiet.
No, I quit because I'd be mad that they made a Ghost Rider style.
Don't make me regret saving you.
As long as I get
Because of all the effort you put into making the style you've already got it.
about,
Yes.
you won't have to worry about me.
I'd be very mad.
I don't know, I feel like you'd incorporate it.
No, I'd be really mad, to be honest. I'd be, because it's like, oh man.
How much effort you put in is now, like, pointless.
Exactly. That's exactly how I feel about the Flashpoint gear. Like before, I had a really good Flashpoint Batman, and yeah, it wasn't perfect, but it was good because there was nothing else in the game. And then they put Flashpoint stuff in the game. It's like, oh,
Yeah, but even then, the Flashpoint Batman we could make before we got the gear, I thought it was actually better than the gear we got.
it is.
Is that it?
It's funny.
So that's why I stopped being Flashpoint Batman. You know what I mean? Like it's just, there's no point.
Guillaume says, anyway, time for me to sleep. Enjoy with your friends. See you next time on your next live. Guillaume out. Long live DC Universe Online. Yes! Long live the DC! Have a good sleep and thank you for joining us. And also teaching me a new French word. You know?
Damn, I felt that through my armor.
Plasma just says multiverse.
I'm not getting paid enough.
I don't know what that means.
Stay here in case any
Not
more
sure.
show
Maybe
up.
he's trying to get your
We'll move
attention.
on ahead.
For this nonsense.
It's time for a little.
I
You'll
won't
be
need
taking
quantum
this
theory to
technology.
explain
Oh yeah,
why
the last
this is-
fight.
Thank you.
No! My
I wish we could
man,
play the. I wish we could play the Elite version of this. I need. I still need the freaking Elite belt, and
Enough.
sadly, the few times we run the Elite, I was lucky enough to get it.
Stop that.
Excellent. I don't care if I get the belt, so I'm fine.
I want the belt. It's the Atom belt. Come on.
I don't care about the same things you care about.
Just
Like,
ask the devs to drop it for
care
you.
about the emblems, so sorry.
Just ask the devs to drop it for you. There you go.
Oh, that'd be right. If I'm playing through it and I don't care if I get it and then it does drop.
Maybe I shouldn't have taken this job after all.
Devs, if you're listening, give it to Multi.
We pronounced we.
Just know
Yes,
it will.
we is pronounced we. Correct.
Nah, the devs don't give anything to Multiverse. Notice we did not even get a moment's notice for the Dark Knight time capsule.
No, true. It just suddenly was in the game.
When?
Just now.
Like a week ago? It dropped on the last, not the last update, the previous one, so the Tuesday. When Tuesday for me, at least.
Witness my brilliance.
I think I've hit the bottom. Hang on. Sometimes the chat doesn't scroll for me. I'll go back like this and go back
Blame
in.
it on me.
There we go. Yeah, bottom of the chat. Woo!
So, Shadow, are you gonna use the shaded comic or the wolf token when
I
you
keep
get it?
getting asked that. I like the shaded comic a lot. I think it looks really, really cool. I have it on Switch. I barely use it. So I'm tempted to get Wolfpack token just because the price of the Wolfpack is really expensive. But I mean, if I got the shaded comic, I could sell it. But everyone's probably going to be getting it anyway at that point, so I don't know that it's really worth trying to sell.
You can't
and
sell
honestly,
it.
if I grab it, I'm going to want to keep it.
You can't
So,
sell it.
I don't know. Sorry? You can't
You won't
sell
be
it?
able...
Oh,
No.
account bound?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine then. Yeah, the thing is I'd use it anyway. If I collected it, I want to put it on my character, so...
Good.
I'm flip-flopping. I purchased one Wolfpack token that I did for a video. I have nearly got strat all the way leveled, so I could potentially do that
on the
also
other hand, I like your style.
as a Wolfpack.
I'll catch you
but,
around.
the shaded comic is kind
Good
of a rare
work.
drop, and it does look
But
really
we're
cool.
not out of the woods yet.
So I still don't
How
know.
are these guys always one step ahead of us?
I mean, if I ever
It's time to
really,
get some
really wanted to
answers
get a
from our
Wolfpack again, I can't
mysterious
buy that.
friend.
I can't buy
I'll make sure you're
the
notified when
shaded
I
comic
know
material
anything.
as easily. It's
You did
based on
good
whether or
work
not it's
today.
on the broker,
I
so I'll
appreciate it.
probably get the material, I think.
My emotes are broken,
Why,
not
what are you
working.
gonna get? Sorry?
I'm gonna be right back. I need a drink.
I'm trying to use the bow emote and it just doesn't want to work. Anyone else has that issue?
The buyout emote?
The bow emote.
What?
The bow.
Oh, bow. Oh, I
Bow,
don't know. I'll
bow,
try.
bow. Actually, none of the
No,
emotes seems
it's
to work.
working. Oh, your speed? Go into super speed mode and then out of it again, then bow.
Oh, okay.
Like, you... Yeah. That's a problem with super speed.
Oh, I didn't
There
know
you
that.
go. No, I
And-
know it because I play super speed all the time.
And there's a question for you from Davy Jones.
Oh, Shadow made a video on it. Oh, hang on. Anyone know where the rock is in oh yeah, in Mogo. I searched all over, can't find it. Yeah, my most recent video has it in the very beginning. That entire video is timestamped. It shows you the rock and it shows you where all of the investigations and briefings are for the newest episode. I also posted a map on my Instagram and my X accounts showing where that rock is and showing where the investigations and briefings are. So as I created my video, I went through and found all the locations and put them on a map so that you guys can find it easily. So if you jump across to my Instagram or my X or my Discord, if you're already on my Discord, they're all posted there, so it should make it nice and quick for you guys to find. But yeah, the video is probably the easiest way to go. Multi-phase ways.
Am I still in the... Oh, yeah.
Where are you?
I'm still in the alert. The raid. The operation.
Oh.
Well, now it seems to be out. Oh, wrong Batman. Too many Batman.
Oh, it's cold.
David Sharp, how do you get...
Hello, Abby Sue.
Oh, David Sharp asks how do you get to Central City? There is a portal in the Watchtower, but there's also, if you go to the House of Legends, if you go behind the Tempus Fuginaut, you'll see the big orrery of the multiverse. You should be able to access it from there.
Oh no!
Continue.
I got excited because Abby's here and I see her tune sitting on the ground near us as well.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Very excited.
Yeah, because she's such a sweetheart. She's so nice. David said, I watched part of the video, Shutdown? I think he means Shadow. Shadow completed the Mogo investigations. Yes, I did. I did the investigation, then I did the briefing as well. At the very, very start of my video is where I show you guys where to find the rock. So, yeah, and it is all time-stamped in the comments section to make it nice and quick so you guys can tap through and find the locations if you want to. Because we all know how I tend to ramble.
I'm not sure why we cannot cure for
there we
the...
go. Abby's dancing. We've got a dance group again! Yay! I'm an adult.
Of
DJ
course.
Brandon is clearly tired.
I'm not sure why we cannot cure for the Flashtastic Voyage.
I'm
I
back.
don't know either. Aw, I mean, good.
Love
Johnny,
you too.
we cannot cure for the Flashpoint missions.
Thank you.
Oh, I know why.
Why?
Because I wasn't queuing.
No, we can't. I can't even click
You
on it.
can't start it. Yeah.
Try now. I was in a mission.
Oh, I see.
Oh. That makes sense.
I'll be
I
right
never
back.
left the mission queue. That's why. Oh, there you go. There you go. All right,
Yay,
mate.
now it's letting us. Oh, someone's calling for Johnny. And it's not a cat. There we go. Oh, YT brought popcorn. Excellent, please do share. Popcorn and hot chocolate seems like a weird combination though. There's,
Alright, give me like
Oh,
10
sorry, go.
minutes. Or less.
No problem. I think. I don't know. But there's this chicken salt that I recently put on popcorn, because I'm not a huge fan of popcorn, okay? It's okay. I find that it gets stuck in my teeth, and I don't like it that much because it's annoying to eat, rather than I don't like the flavor. The flavor's fine. But with this chicken salt on it, it's the most delicious thing ever, and I eat too much of it because it tastes so good. And I don't know how I didn't realize that it was going to be that amazing, because I know what that chicken salt tastes like on my chips. But it's amazing. David said, which Central City, episode 2 Starro, no, tier 1, the first Central City is where we are, guys. Oh, Judy, you're a sweetheart. He apologized to my mum because he didn't say good day in response. My mum completely understands the fact that people pop in and out of chat when there's a live. I also understand, so she's fine. But thank you, David. You're a sweetie. I think... Multi? Are you still here? I see the little green coming up on your little speaker, but I don't hear you.
Who don't you hear?
Oh, well, now I do. I
Hey,
hear you now.
we didn't get in the mission. Hello?
Are we cute?
We were queued.
Everybody is queued. Are we a full group?
Well, I got this.
One short, Multi.
Oh, did someone leave?
Yeah, I think so. We've lost someone.
Because we had a full group when I queued.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if we can get someone else.
Not anymore.
There's YT wanted to join, and there's who else? Let's see. Suddenly,
Davey said, oh, single.
that's okay. Recent text. Oh, DC Fanverse wanted to join. Okay, let's see if we can join.
Yeah.
Oh, he's already in the group.
Yes. Which
Yes.
character is DC Fanver? I can't keep track of you guys. There's too many people now. I have no idea.
Well, I don't see YT
Davey
anymore.
said, I'm enjoying some grilled chicken feet with a cold IPA. Nothing beats it. What's grilled chicken feet?
I have no idea. Oh,
Is
YT's
that a
in
real
there.
food or is that a mistype?
I have no idea.
I have no idea either. Do you eat grilled chicken feet, Multi? Because I don't. I wouldn't say I wouldn't, though. I've eaten, like, fish eyes before and stuff, so...
Gross.
Which is a delicacy if you're in the Philippines.
Gross.
It was... I don't know why it's a delicacy. It's not the best texture. It's a weird texture. It didn't taste bad, though. It just was weird.
Well, at sea, it's one of the things you can try to eat to try to rehydrate yourself a little bit. Like there's a bit of liquid in the eye.
Yeah.
It's a bit salty, but not as much as the salt water. So.
Oh, so you've tried it too? See, there we go. We both have tried.
No, I've had survival training.
With fish eyes?
Nah, I never tried it personally, but I've had survival training, so I know a few things, even if I never ate it.
Oh, okay. I don't think you would. I feel like you would chicken out. You eat the chicken feet. I'll eat the fish eyes.
Well, it's either that or drinking your pee, so I'll.
Sorry?
It's either that or drinking your pee, so yeah, I would eat the chicken eye.
When did pee come into the conversation? I don't know. I think Multi's lost it. But there's a restaurant there's like a section in Melbourne City that's called Chinatown. It's not really like a Chinatown, but they have a couple of little strip restaurants along there, and they sell chicken feet there to eat, but I haven't tried it. Oh, not that I wouldn't. I would totally try. I would try basically anything once, see if it's good. But Yeah, I haven't tried it, but I know people do eat chicken feet, so I'm curious if he's actually eating chicken feet or if that's a mistype. I need to know! These are the important questions, guys.
Do something.
So let's see who didn't cure
Oh,
before.
David said, I'm here now, Blue Blaze.
Oh, Blue
I
Blaze.
gotta have a look, sorry.
Just before we went to the cure and
Oh, I see.
we got kicked out because somebody did not cure.
Yeah.
So
I
we're waiting.
see you, David. Your character looks cool.
Johnny, you have to cure.
Oh, he said he'd be like 10 minutes, I think.
Ah.
He
Let's go.
did on you.
Let's go find the bounty then.
Excellent.
There's a bounty
Oh, I should
sometimes that
like
spawns
the
somewhere over here on the
bounty.
highway.
Got it. Hold this-
Oh, speak of the bounty. Here it is.
I'm back.
Okay, cure for the mission.
Johnny's back. Back again.
Look who's back.
Even Johnny sings! Aw, we're just a group of singing YouTubers.
Actually, you know what's funny? Is that I can actually do one genre of music, and that's it.
That's okay. We don't.
What genre?
It involves a lot of screaming.
Nah, don't do that.
Oh. You do Screamo?
Do not scream.
I'm always amazed how many people can do that and then walk away actually able to talk after.
So crashed to see you and your friends.
Hey, Multi, I got your favorite. I have your favorite sound.
Next,
Which one?
what happened to everyone else?
Barbatos?
Still see comms activity. That is, we suspect.
Not microwave,
up with
fan.
Flashpoint paradox.
Heater, fat. I don't know.
Come on, it's like -3 right now. You don't need the fan.
I wouldn't know I'm not in the same location as you.
It's the
I
AC.
certainly don't need a fan. It's aircon. Oh my goodness. No, that just, I don't know why, but that makes me feel colder. Darn it. It's messing with my head.
Nah, DG, Brandon, you don't need a healer when you have me.
You don't need AC, Johnny.
Will carry us all. Junior said I almost burned the kitchen. I forgot I had chicken in the oven. Oh my goodness, thank goodness that Davey told us about his chicken feet.
You should, you should have seen me like 10 years ago. I put a hot pocket inside of a microwave, and instead of putting it for like, I don't know, 5 minutes, whatever it said, I clicked one too many times, and I put an extra 5, and it cooked for 5 minutes, and I forgot about it. And when I took it out, the entire place started to smell like, when I came back in the apartment, it's later on, it smelled like just fire. And I opened the microwave, and like black smoke just emerged from the door. And when I took the hot pocket and I grabbed it, when I took my hot pocket, the outer layer just crumbled like it was dust, and then like the inner layer was as hard as a brick.
Oh my goodness, that's creepy. What, was your microwave alive or did it die?
It still worked.
No way! That's crazy.
But do you really need your AC, Johnny?
Yes.
Yep,
It's
clearly my
hot.
favorite sound. It is not, it is cold.
No, look.
I'll turn it off when I'm not talking. How about that?
Taking on
How about you use push to talk?
you, me, your dozen
I am.
friends.
I'll help out, but kid, it's just Gorilla Grodd.
Witness my incredible and unassailable power as I annihilate.
Oh, David was here. He said he's here in his XS style. I didn't see.
Not today, Grog.
That was probably when we were outside. Alright, Mr. Grod. Prepare to be burned in the face. Or the chest. Apparently I'm aiming for his chest. It's because he's so tall. His face is too far away.
And hit them.
Tiny Wildfire says I don't hear the AC. Oh good, maybe the audience can't hear it and it's just us, Multi.
That's cool.
Literally, because it's an aircon. David oh, sorry, I read that one already. Junior says, does it feel like beer? I do add wine to chicken. I gotta try beer then. I don't know. I've never really done accompany an alcoholic beverage with my food before. Anytime that I was drinking, it was because people were out drinking. Like there was no food involved until after, and it was usually like a kebab. Like, I don't know, what are they called? Like a trailer? The little freestanding trailers. It was one of those, or it was Macca's. That's what we ate after. Oh, and Macca's is McDonald's for anyone who doesn't speak Australian. We shorten everything. And elongate some things, like names, for no reason.
So in Australia, 6 inches is 12 inches?
No, we do centimeters, you know, like sane people. So I think 6 inches is like 12 centimeters.
So here's the thing, alright? In Canada, we use centimeters, but the thing is, everyone hates it so much that we just use inches.
It depends for what.
We only ever use feet and inches for height, and that's only so we can communicate with people who don't know meters. Because we'll usually also know our meter height.
and it's the same with like meters and feet. We for like in construction we'll use feet, but technically we're taught in school to use meters.
Yeah, we use meters, so we're taught it and we use it.
Here is.
I think the only time we ever do feet and inches is for height. But like I know my height in centimeters and I know my height in feet and inches, so I know both.
Citizens hate you so much.
How come you're taught one and you use another? Isn't that confusing?
It's because it was more it started becoming a more common thing later on in Canada's development rather than earlier on. That's why.
There was a push at some point in the 70s to get everyone to convert to the metric system. It didn't work. Some converted, some did not, and so it became a case by case thingy. Because it would have been in some industries it would have been very expensive to convert to metric. For example, all the companies making paper, they would have had to change all their machinery to metric. But then afterwards, that paper goes into photocopiers. All the photocopiers would have to be changed to metric, and so on. So there was like a domino effect that would have affected a lot of industries, and they were not willing to spend thousands, if not millions of dollars just to convert from inches to metric. So it kind of worked. In some places, they did the transition, and some other places, the transition just didn't work. And in some places, it's a weird mixture of the two.
You have old employees versus young employees, right? Old employees are going to be the ones that are mentors, that are training people and whatnot, right? And when you have a young guy that comes in from schools like that uses centimeters instead, they're gonna be like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Basically, you know what I mean?
Yeah, there's probably that too.
Like they're just like, "No, do it like this. This is how we learned. This is how you're going to continue doing it."
We're stuck in our old ways.
Kids are stuck in their ways too. When I had a bunch of kids coming out of college, I tried to show them how to use a Cintiq, and they were so used to using a Wacom tablet, they couldn't do the transition. They couldn't transition to the Cintiq. So I had to set. So we got a brand new Cintiq for everyone, and then I had to set the Cintiq as if it was a Wacom because some kids could not use a Cintiq.
Oh, that's not fun.
Well, it didn't matter. It did show me that the cliche that kids adapt to new technologies and stuff like that, that's not really true.
Good, right? Kid, maybe you should sit this one out.
I'm not tired. Dr. Dole's out.
Just try not to get
Braxton
hurt.
says, sorry, joined late and got stuck leveling my combat rating for my Green Lantern character. That's fine. I hope you enjoy the rest of the live. Also, I've just created my first Green Lantern character, and I'm going to replicate her on Xbox because I love her. I've used light power before, but only on a villain that I had, and I wasn't using them as a actual Lantern character. So this will be my first time using the Green Lantern, and also using it as a Lantern power set. So that'll be fun.
It's one of the few things we have that's really specific to DC.
Yes. I like it. I forgot that you have all the extra taps to be able to get your loadouts happening in succession that quickly. It's fun. I'm enjoying it. It's like I never really have downtime with my loadouts. I can always attack, which is nice.
I think I'm gonna have to make a complaint on the forums. I'm getting bored already. I need a new artifact slot.
Try to convince them to let us have an extra ally as well while you're there, please.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Tell them we need more artifacts and more artifact slots.
Yep.
Tell them we need 9.
Thank you.
9 of each. 9 allies, 9 artifacts.
And a couple of extra loadout slots too, so we can do a couple of extra powers. That would be good, you know. While
And
you're there.
armories, yeah. I'll ask for 20 armories as well. 20 more
Absolutely.
armories.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks, great. I feel like Johnny's never satisfied.
I would go to 50 armories, but maybe that's just me.
Nah, he's full stop there. I'd go for
I could
100.
easily fill 50.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was gonna say, like, 50, I can do that within like 2 hours.
Yes.
And also we need a wolf pack. We need a wolf pack for allies.
Ooh, yes, please. So I have to keep leveling them all separately.
Because it's impossible to get allies for alts. I did that not too long ago. I ended up wasting all my how do you call that?
Don't underestimate my might.
My ally favor, and now I didn't have enough to upgrade Constantine. I was so sad.
Yeah.
I just want Lobo.
I've been stuck at rank 9 for like a week.
If I get Lobo as an ally, I'm good forever.
We've no word on Olobor ally just yet, sadly.
We'll probably get it when that Supergirl movie comes out with Jason Momoa as Lobo.
You don't.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Kid Flash's vitals are crashing. What's going on?
I'm doing what I should have done from the start.
Scroll
joining
said
the roads
ground beef,
against
sweet
you.
potatoes, and a smoothie. Thank goodness it's and. I misread that beforehand and thought it said as a smoothie. Which would be gross. But that sounds delicious.
After this, can we do the bounties?
Which bodies?
Central City with the Zoom and Abracadabra.
Well, I was about to do that, but you delayed us.
But then you came back. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
How dare you?
We could do the Captain Cold in Metropolis later too.
Nah, those take too long.
Heatwave and Pied Piper in Gotham.
You have to fly all around Gotham and Metropolis,
I
and
know where they are.
even if you know where they are, it'll take forever to find them.
No, it won't. Captain Cold, all 3 of his spots are in the same area.
What do you need those bounties for, anyway?
I actually have the maps to find them if that's helpful.
No, I know where they are.
Find the
That's
maps.
not.
They're on my phone somewhere.
I know where they are. That's not the point. What do you need them for?
Yeah.
I don't know, just because it's Flash themed, and why not? It's part of the stream, I guess.
No, it's not.
I don't know if I should read Davy's comment out.
If you're not sure, then don't.
Finished eating the chicken feet. So good job on the finishing of the eating of your chicken feet. But yeah, I don't know if I should read that out on Multi's channel or not. So you guys can just read that one in the comments if you like.
Okay, no more chicken feet, please.
Disappointing.
Abracadabra.
Wait, Brainiac?
Gonna
Why
reach
keep
out
the
and grab
prisoner
ya.
in a nightmare?
To prevent your escape attempts.
I think Johnny sings more often than I do.
Contingencies.
I really thought you hated me, Grandpa.
Yay!
Kid, of course I love you. Who couldn't?
My inventory is gonna get chocolates again today, I think. Rufus! It's not breakfast time, sir!
See you on the other
He's very insistent.
I'll have breakfast. What are you
He
making?
thinks I'm wrong. I had not decided yet, but for him it will be cat food, so I don't know that you want to join in on that.
So we could start with the bounty on the bridge. It's right here. If you guys come where I am.
Hold on. They're not out yet.
Yeah, we're still here. Hang on, I'm coming. He clearly thinks it's time for food. Mind you, with everyone talking about chicken and ground beef and stuff, I kind of want meat, which is not the smart. I'm not a normal breakfast, but I don't care.
I mean, I'm pretty much on a 90% meat diet right now, so
Excellent. All the proteins.
yeah.
Kind of want bacon. I don't think I have any.
I love bacon. I had bacon today.
Bacon is awesome.
I had on my
Delicious.
sandwich. I went to Subway and got like 5 meats in my sandwich.
That sounds delicious. I love that.
Are you trying to be the next Black Adam?
What? How does that have anything to do with Black Adam?
I'm so confused now.
You're trying to get as big as The Rock? Come on.
No, no, no.
Oh. He's already there. Probably. Maybe. Who knows?
No, I'd say I'm closer to like a dad bod and Spider-Man build. Like right in between both. You know what I mean?
Very spry, but also very full.
Like I definitely have that like insulation on my abs, but like I don't. But my the rest of my body's like pretty like toned. You know?
Awesome. Sounds like you're doing good then. All the gym trips are worth it.
It's also because I don't work too much on abs, so.
As long as you don't work too much on them, you said?
I don't work too much on them.
You don't really need to work on abs. You have to lower your body fat. That's how you get the
Well,
abs.
that's why I don't really work on it, so it's not like super definitive compared to everything else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So usually, Zoom is somewhere here. Or Abra. So on this map we have Zoom and Abra. But sometimes you
Just run around, see if we can find them.
sometimes you can get Zoom, 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 and Zoom. So sometimes it takes a while to get the second guy.
Just say abracadabra and he might have
I
popped
usually have the
up.
opposite problem.
Abracadabra?
I can usually find Abra and not Zoom.
They're pretty easy to find. It's a very small map, so.
Yeah, just with the random, sometimes you'll end up finding the same one 2-3 times before you get the other one.
Yeah.
Sometimes he's in front of the museum.
Junior says he overcooked his chicken. He did a U. Johnny, hopefully his isn't black and powdery though.
Yeah, I wish I took a picture of what it looked like in a video, because it was funny as hell.
So do I. Yeah.
There's
I
always
would
a,
love to have seen it.
I even like started hitting on the table like really hard, and it was a brick. It was just a brick.
there's always next time.
You could always recreate it. Don't do that. You'd probably burn the house down. DJ says on him.
I don't know what color he is, but
He's purple.
Oh, purple for me. I don't know what color it is for you. I just realized that's not helpful.
He's here.
all right, let's go.
Ugh. So grounded.
Quit that! All light dies. This is not the final curtain. I will
Next.
make a comeback.
Apparently my mom can hear the AC.
Yes,
So I guess it
Johnny,
does come through for
push to
everyone
talk,
watching.
please.
But yeah, I wonder, because sometimes when people watch back the live, I've had people say that there's different things wrong with the sound. Like some people will say I'm too loud, some will say I'm too quiet, some will say that I'm crackling,
It's because they're
and
liars.
things like that. So, hey,
They're all liars. All of them.
I don't think that's true. But even when my mom has watched it and I've watched it, it sounds different on our two devices as well. So I don't know.
Yes.
It's weird.
Nope. You're just a liar. That's all.
Junior says, I don't drink alcohol, but I do use it on food. Yeah, I've used it to cook with. I don't drink it because it's a waste of money. Like, I used to be able to buy 3 drinks at the same price as everyone else's one. Because I wasn't having grog, so I don't know. I don't enjoy it enough for it to be worth the money for me, I guess. DJ said, anyone need the collection from here? I have no idea.
Not especially.
Probably.
Well, you can still gather them. There's nothing stopping
See,
him.
I enjoy a good vodka drink every once in a while.
Yeah, that's fair. There's lots of people who enjoy alcohol. I just want people to know I don't care if other people enjoy alcohol. And my reason for not drinking it is because of money.
Alcohol should be forbidden.
Well, here's the thing. For me, here's the thing. All right, I don't really get crazy and get drunk or like really plastered, but like when I do, it's really bad. That's one of the reasons why I don't. You know what I mean? Is like
Yeah,
I know that once I get to that level where I'm a little tipsy, there's no stopping me. You know, I'm at that point where it's just like, give me any bottle of around me and I'll be fine. You know what I mean? Like yeah, no.
At least you're self-aware. You can take precautions.
Yeah, well, I mean, I could do it if I'm with some good buddies or friends that I know that are not going to let me get to that point, you know, where I do stupid stuff, but, but...
Do you have stories about the stupid stuff you've done?
Yes, I have really stupid things I've done.
Sorry, today's Flash Day, not Stupid Stories Day.
On me, Zoom.
Yeah, later on. Abracadabra at the spawn.
Which one did you guys get already?
We got Abracadabra.
Okay, then Zoom's on me.
We have to beat...
And apparently my pets decided to attack him.
Oh, you're fighting him already. Okay, I'm coming.
No, I didn't mean to. My thing came out. Because I attacked something near him. Maybe that's what did it. DJ's attacking. I'm just keeping him in my sights. There we go. 4 of us here?
Yeah, sometimes he hides amongst the product sweepers.
Yeah.
Because he's kind of sort of the same color mostly.
Yeah.
Johnny?
What did Johnny do? Did I miss something?
He was sharing his AC with us even though he wasn't talking.
Oh, okay.
I forgot, okay? It's hard to remember.
I tuned it out. But yeah, it might be hard for other people.
So, Gotham or Metropolis first?
Metropolis is easy to find Captain Cold, so...
So, Gotham?
Metropolis.
These creatures contain massive amounts of... Well, I'm sure you don't care about all that. Here, I have rigged this device to mend the...
Usually, Captain Cold is around the
main spawn.
The police station.
Yeah, this cop shop.
I'm going to all the spots right now to find him, so... He's not there, he's probably on the roof over here. Let me see...
Noel said hello, Multi.
Hello.
I noticed he said hello to Multi, but not to Johnny and I, you know?
Of course.
It is Multi's live, it's understandable.
Nah. We don't exist.
Apparently not, no. But not important enough,
Found
Johnny.
him. I found him. He's over here. On the roof, like I said.
Cool. It's Speedster Bounty Day.
He's actually not being a villain right now. He's just walking around on the roof for no reason.
Because he can. Yo!
He's about to get gangbanged.
Great terminology choice there. Jeez. I didn't need that in my head. Thanks a lot.
You will pay for crossing the road.
Oh, that was easy.
Brandon is
Bye.
oh, sorry. He's down. Brandon is asking, is Multi a teacher?
Nope.
I think he's trained people. people to do stuff, but no, I don't think
All
Multi
right,
the
time to go
teacher.
to Gotham. Let's go to Gotham. Find Hyde and.
No, there's top and with a wizard
Oh
here.
yeah, that's right. Oh yeah. Okay, well I'll follow you because I don't remember where top is.
I thought you knew all the spawn. I'm very disappointed
For
now.
Captain Cole.
Top is at that. Sorry.
He knows one of the spawn and he thinks he knows it all. Ah, Johnny, I'm so disappointed.
The only good friggin' what's his name there, Rogue is Captain Cold. Let's be honest.
The top is usually close to Science Spire.
Yeah. That's
He's
what I was
also
gonna
close
say.
to the shoreline as well of it.
Sometimes.
Isn't Weather Wizard close to Chinatown?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's here. Oh, no, he's not. It's just a thug.
Thanks
Oh.
for
You're
the
a thug.
Also, if some of you guys need to do the heroic mission, this will be a good place to do that. Although it was a bit disappointed, like the components you get from the heroic mission only give you like 200 XP as opposed to 1000 XP. So that was a bit disappointing.
Did you find him yet?
Nope. Did you find him?
Nope. I
Why
looked
not?
at one of the spots. I couldn't find him.
I've looked at about 5 of the spots where he spawns in this section, which I think there's only 5. I can't see him here at all.
I'm gonna go to Weather Wizard. You guys enjoy that one. I'm gonna find Weather Wizard.
Okay.
I give up.
No, I can't see him in the spots that I know he goes to.
I know 2 spots in Chinatown where Weather Wizard goes, and that's about it.
I should bring up the maps.
Found him. Found Weather Wizard.
Yay! Kick his butt.
No, I'm gonna wait for you guys. He's also not being a villain right now. He's just chilling.
Chillin'. He's just chillin'. He's a happy little fellow.
So here's the thing, alright? Weather Wizard, alright, has the ability to alter the weather, but like usually he only uses
DJ said to wait for him.
electricity and wind, so I'm confused.
I mean, they're weather relevant, kind of. We've got to wait for DJ to catch up to our location so that he can get it too. Chinatown!
Hey Multi, I have a sound you're gonna like.
If you fart, I'll never forgive you.
No, turn off the AC.
Yay! The sound of silence.
It's not hot in here
David
anymore, so.
said, doing the second Brother Blood mission now, I get to hear the Sin Demon yelling, "The pride of hero, delicious," over and over. I think it's the pride of a hero, right? Some of
3,
those things are so repetitive.
2.
Ah, wait, come on.
No, DJ's not here. Oh, is he? Wait, he's
hurricane
behind.
season.
I didn't see him. He is here.
There you go, that was easy.
Yay! Exciting!
Next.
I'm pretty sure there's one other that's out here, but I don't remember who it is.
Well, seeing all we do is run around, not very exciting. So let's play one more mission and we'll do some bounties afterwards.
Okay.
Davey said just make everything free. It's difficult to get ally favor nowadays. Yeah, they have made it a little bit more difficult. We don't get it dropping with the capsules anymore either.
Yeah.
Which is frustrating because I love that. I used to be like, I'll just open a bunch of capsules, and they did it to all our past capsules too, which really annoyed me because I saved a bunch that were unlocked already to do in videos, and now I lose out on all of that because they changed it. That's I don't like it.
Sadly, that's the price we paid for having. We had the double XP at some point, so the price was they removed it pretty much everywhere else.
Yeah. I don't like it.
No
I
one
wish I
does.
had a little bit of warning warning for it so that I could have opened all those capsules.
Nah, no warning. They don't give us any warning. They pretty much.
No, they really
I,
don't.
I don't know why they seem to be into the belief that they have to tell us at the very very last minute whenever they add anything, or sometimes
Yeah.
they even tell us after the fact.
Okay, time
So-
to release you, Kid Flash. Everyone, step back.
I don't know why
Oh, sorry.
I don't know why they're stuck with that idea. Like, imagine if theaters did that. Like, they don't publish any trailers until the day before the movie goes into theaters, or even sometimes the day the movie goes into theaters. Like that. How can you build some hype like that? But that's what the devs are doing right now.
Brainiac's
Yeah,
probably
unfortunately.
using Jay Garrick to generate that barrier. We gotta free.
Frustrating.
DC Fanverse said
Professor
plus those
Zoom
bounties do
understood
a
the
feat. They
value
do.
of my
So
research.
if you can knock out
access to the
all
Speed
10,
Force,
and then the next
Brainiac
day
will
or
exist
reset it and get your
every
11th
time.
without your
In
character
every
being knocked out in
timeline.
between, you get a feat. So I have that. I actually have a video about that on my channel. Probably Multi does too, knowing you.
There's a bunch
if
of
anyone
feats.
wants to try and get that feat. Yeah.
There's a bunch of feats. I forget what the last feat is, but there's a feat for defeating
That one's
each
called
of them.
Monster feat.
There's a feat for defeating a whole bunch of them. There's various feats attached to the bounties. But at some point, luckily, we were able to pretty much solo those bounties. So you don't. Way back when, people would create bounty groups, like pretty much what we did, to try to maximize the bounties or to try to get them faster.
Do it faster.
But at some point, you could pretty much solo them, and once you knew where the spawn points were, you could do that solo easily enough. And that's what a lot of us did at some
Online,
point.
there's maps to show you the locations for them, so if you don't know where the bounties are, you'll be able to find them pretty easily.
Release that Flash.
Never. Besides losing my tactical advantage, you would use
Junior
his
is
abilities
asking
to
Multi
undo the
how your
Flashpoint
crypto.
timeline.
Damn straight we
My
would.
crypto's
Are
fine.
you talking about your puppy? I don't.
I don't know. I assume he means my crypto in my lair, but I don't know.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. We need more information, Junior.
Nah, we'll never know. The answer is yes.
The answer is yes. How is your crypto? Yes. That's an excellent answer. Fred said no singing. We can't. You got to be careful about how much singing we do because copyright exists. So gotta be careful.
YouTube is particular about the whole bunch.
Oh,
Oh,
clap your hands.
I can't. My hands are busy.
why did everyone go down?
Breeds multitudes.
I don't know. I'm the only one standing. I say, oh no, someone here is with me. You, multiverse. Hello.
Just use your two other hands.
No hands for you.
Don't have two other hands. Yeah, that was my fault. I stood in the stream.
Yeah, you have to get away from the stream.
Why?
I know. I know. I had to do that. That was my fault.
Why is
I
everyone
didn't move
dying?
out fast enough.
Because the tank is not doing his job.
I stood in the stream. I did a stupid.
Because the fire tank is not doing his job.
Brainiac always
Surviving? Absolutely he is.
You're supposed to help to make the group survive.
He says this stuff to me too.
No, I didn't know there was a team.
He knew.
Well,
He
it's
just
just
didn't
me.
care that there was a team. Austin said,
Just
I wish
me.
we can get Brainiac's official head style. I mean,
Not yet.
Martian Manhunter would be nice too.
We
We do
already
have
have
Martian
a couple of Martian Manhunter, so I doubt we'll
We
get.
do?
Yes,
Yeah.
we got it from the Washington. One of the Washington maps. I forget which one.
I'm gonna need to get it. I don't even have that on Switch where I've been playing the longest, so I wasn't
Well, which
even
one are you trying to go
sure
for? Are you trying to go for the new one or the classic one?
Classic.
Well, then you could just use the Deadman head for that.
I'm gonna have to look at the Deadman head.
I wasn't able to bring it back.
I know, that's alright. Thank you for trying. That's
I don't know
right, we
how
can have
well
a
it would
party
look,
out
though.
here. Sorry?
I don't know how well it would look on a female character, to be honest, though.
Yeah, I'm curious, but I have a character I want to create with that head, so...
It looks like a female Martian, I think.
Yeah, well, that's what I want. Does hair hold on it? Can you put hair on it?
No hair for you.
You can? Beautiful. Thank you, Johnny,
No.
unless Johnny's lying.
No, Johnny's lying.
Johnny's usually the liar, yeah.
Notice
If I
it.
can't repair on it, it's pointless for what I need.
Notice his pants are on fire.
Yeah, they usually are. That explains why the AC was on.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put it back on in a minute. I'm getting hot again.
Davey said, I'm an absolute unit of a man, a strong height of 5'7", with a staggering weight of 247 pounds. I don't know pounds, so I've got no idea. But 5'7", I feel like we would be looking each other in the eyes. I'm too short. Junior said, did Multi make Garth Aqualad? I don't know. Did you?
I'm sure I made it in the Titans video way back when. If you look for Titans in my videos, I might have made a video specifically for Aqualad or Tempest. I forget what it was called at the time, but it might be just in part of a Titans video.
Multitudes.
Search Aqualad. If you don't find anything, search Titans.
Multi, how tall are you?
About this tall.
That's 4 feet.
How tall are you, Johnny?
I'm about
6
as tall
feet.
as Wolverine in the comics.
I'm 6 feet.
I'm 5'4". I'm slightly less than 5'4". Not very tall.
So slightly above a midget. Got it.
Apparently 5'4" is the average height for an Australian woman, so I'm slightly shorter than average.
Okay, so you're slightly taller than a Western midget.
Apparently so. I don't know.
Didn't we have two healers before? What happened to our healer?
I don't know. I'm gonna turn on my AC though, so enjoy.
Very sad now.
Should I tank as well?
Yeah, tank as well. You saw the result.
Yeah, I will. Give me 1 sec. I just need to check in my hard light. I'd rather have that shield right now. Okay, yep, I'm good.
Alright, everyone stay out of the red areas. That's the only way you survive. Alright?
No
And
kidding.
when there's lightning going around, stay in the middle.
Yeah. And don't accidentally stand in the lightning like some people do. Definitely not me.
And when big clusters of ads come, kill them.
Always has backups.
No kidding. We would hope everyone knew that one. I think you're using Superman Ally for your secondary. You're the one popping that shield, right?
I do not pop shields, no.
Okay, someone's got
I'll use the other
shields
one.
popping. I'm gonna try whoever has Superman in place.
It's
pop their shield and then I pop the other pop it right after, and everyone stays shielded.
it's either you or
Yeah,
Johnny.
I
It's a tank ability. No one else can use it but you or Johnny. So I think
I use the second ability that he has.
Yeah, breakout causing shield pop for everybody in the
No,
group. You are using a shield.
not that one, sorry. The other one, whatever it is.
Oh. Then how's someone else doing it? Because it's not just me. I'm able to activate the shield on everyone.
No one else can do it.
Does.
There's only you and Johnny that can do it.
That's why I thought it was Johnny.
It is Johnny. He's lying to
Sure
you.
you don't have it, Johnny? He usually does, doesn't he?
Jessica's gonna die.
Oh,
She
we
stays
lost
in there.
someone, I guess.
There we go. David said, isn't Abracadabra also a song by the Stevie Miller Band? I would not have a clue.
Yes.
There we go. I often don't know the names of songs anyway.
I'm gonna reach out and grab
You
you.
have and always will
Please don't.
fail. Brainiac is supreme.
Aiden sent a whole bunch of little pink emoji faces that look like they're poking their tongue out. I don't know what it's meant to be. Or what they're meant to mean.
Yes.
I don't know either.
Oh. Kyrick says my DCUO account got hacked. Did you log a complaint and let them know? I don't know if that's going to be helpful though.
Support. I don't know. It's a mixed bag with support, so
Yeah.
they could try to complain.
Yeah.
Multitudes.
Bro, I've seen things where I've had like video evidence of like things, like straight up video evidence and pictures and like logs of certain things, and they're like, sorry, we can't help you.
Yeah. I'm apprehensive about it having much effectiveness, and I literally have YouTube videos showing all of my accounts. Like,
It doesn't matter. At some point, they outsourced the support overseas. So once upon a time, support was doing a pretty good job. But then at some point, they started outsourcing it to overseas, and it's someone in, I don't know, India who's looking into it, and they're not very helpful.
yeah, I've had issues that have cropped up where they were absolutely not helpful at all and claimed they couldn't do anything because they had no proof of things. Which wasn't true. At least for one of them, it wasn't true. I absolutely had the proof, but they weren't helpful. So I don't know.
If someone wants to join the group, send me a tell. I guess did we invite someone? Oh no, okay. So we have room for one more in the group. So if somebody wants to join, the time is now.
Brainiac always has backups.
Why don't we invite Iconic? He's on.
Is he? Is he a healer?
He's probably a little bohemia.
I have no idea. We can invite him if you want.
Too late.
Here. I'll invite him. There you go.
Brainiac has prepared for this.
I'd be surprised if he said yes.
We'll see.
Nolan is saying hello multiverse again. Maybe he didn't hear the first time where you said hello back?
Maybe.
I don't know. Maybe I was talking. Like, sometimes, I talk and then we can't hear multi.
I'm sure you were talking.
Probably, yeah. I have a habit of doing that. J-Boy said double XP question mark. No. I don't think that's ever happening again.
Oh, YT said he... Okay, let's see if we can invite him again.
What are we trying to do?
I guess not. Johnny, can you invite YT back?
Oh, he got dropped.
Who?
Yeah. YT.
Oh, no, okay, let me try again. It's just the... Alright, there we go. We were still waiting for Iconic, but the thing expired.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I told you I didn't think that was gonna happen. Yay, YT's back! Excellent, my dance partner has returned. Aiden said healers exist in DCUO question mark.
Sometimes.
100% DPS for top damage.
Pretty much.
I have healers, I'm playing my tank at the moment.
Well, the healer thing is...
You have a fire tank.
The healer thing is not just a DCO thing. In other games, we had the same issues, and even way back when, in the olden days, in D&D, we had the same problem. Nobody wanted to be the cleric of the group, so sadly, sometimes someone had to sacrifice themselves. But it's always the way it was. Like they saw that as sacrificing themselves. So sadly, very often they did not enjoy it very much. That's why at some point.
Play D&D with my mum because she just wants to play healer. So
But that's why also they came up with D&D 3rd edition. With 3rd edition, they came up with a whole bunch of how did they call that?
On to actual collection.
Not Dominions.
See, here's the thing. I would love to play healer if I didn't like this game. So, because at that point it means I don't really have to play the game, but I just gotta click heal without caring.
yeah,
Nah,
it's a game when you play healer. You're watching the bars. You don't watch the actual gameplay.
Well, you have to use your peripheral vision.
Yes. They should have healer mode. Where you can pull the bars of everyone's health bar to the middle of the screen.
Not use your peripheral vision. That's what it's there for.
Yeah, I use my peripheral vision, but I'm saying if it was healer mode, you wouldn't have to, because they put it in the middle. Your peripheral vision would be the actual gameplay, so
You don't
you can
need.
avoid getting hit, but otherwise...
You don't need. You don't need healer mode. Why did they go down?
We don't need
You know
it,
what
but
I think
want
they
it
should be
now.
doing actually? So some people, this is what I think people should be doing. Oh, so what they should be doing is above everyone's heads, they should have the roll logo above them, so people know who's who and where they're supposed to be standing. If you know what I mean. So if there's a healer, and you're looking for a healer, just look for a healer little above the guy's head.
Nah,
and you stand beside him.
there's enough screen pollution on the screen as it is. If you don't know who the healer is in the group, I don't know what to tell
Make it an option
you.
in the settings.
Yeah, an option in the settings I don't mind. Because I turn off as much as I can. All I can see above people is their name. I turn off everything else. I don't have my name above my head, nothing. Because I agree with Multi, there's just a little bit too much. But as an option, I don't mind it. I wouldn't mind
I
having
think
an
it'd be good as an
for it.
option.
Yeah. Yay, Healy Henchman coming out.
I will lend you the power of the Black Ring.
Davey said, is Nightwing stronger than Damien?
Depends. Well, Damien is like 10 years old, so he can't be that strong.
I mean, think about it. You have child muscle fibers or adult muscle fibers that are. I mean, just think of it that way.
Yeah.
Brainiac always has backups.
David said, I'm glad I wasn't the only one to remember the song.
Brainiac
Good
is
job, Multi.
supreme in every timeline.
Think I can finally override these defenses. Free you from the cage.
J-Boy is asking, is it double XP? No, it's
Nope.
not double XP.
Oh yeah, I can see the confusion. Nah, it's not an event, an official event from DCUO. It's just a fun event we decided to do because why not?
Anything I can help with?
I often mention that DCUO supplies us with a sandbox, and we decide what to do with it. So tonight we decided that it was Flash Day.
To this point.
Which is fun. Not that I look like a Flash speedster character at the moment, but I will, because I'll swap back the damage. I should really save a style on my tank as well, I think. Alright, we were in Metropolis.
Yes, let's see if Wither Wizard is not Wither Wizard. If the top is there.
Oh, I'll go back then. I'm heading the wrong direction for the top.
I'll go to Gotham and find the next one in Gotham.
Cool.
Do you have any plans
I know why I was
for
thinking of
Father's
other
Day?
ones.
Not especially.
Multi?
Anyone?
No.
Do you celebrate that in Australia?
Text my friends who have who are dads and say Happy Father's Day to them. Otherwise,
sad.
it's just a normal day for me.
That's so sad.
No, it's fine.
Too late.
No.
It's sad.
It's sad.
Well, I think you think it's sad because you're assuming my father passed. That is not the case.
Prepared to take a beating
No, I
from
was
the
assuming something
unstoppable
else, to be
Captain
honest.
Cruel.
Okay. Well, yeah. Yeah, we don't celebrate that in my house, really. There's no point. There's no dads here, so.
Again, it's
There we
sad.
go.
Poor dads.
Okay. I don't really know why. I'm not sad about it. I'm fine.
Then just
I mean,
roll
if
with it.
makes you
It's sad.
that's okay.
Finish this.
Okay. Oh, yeah. It's so sad, and I totally understand why.
There we go. Where's Heatwave? What? Why isn't he in his spawn points? This is weird.
No, well, neither is the top. I'm going through all the spots where he spawned. He's not here.
Nice. That's why I didn't want to do this. Sometimes the bounties are hard to find, even if you know where they
Yeah.
spawn.
Sometimes you find them, but they get knocked out too fast for everyone else to join.
Well, that's where being patient is important.
Oh, I didn't mean by the person. Like, sometimes people run past and do them, so that would be
I
fine.
hear a meow.
Yeah, he thinks it's breakfast time. I told him it's not.
I
Technically,
agree.
there's 18 more minutes till I normally feed him. You think
No,
it's
no,
breakfast time
no.
too?
I agree it's breakfast time. Where's the food at?
Would you like some fish?
No, no, no.
Because he's probably going to be having fish.
No. I can't eat fish.
DJ said last year I gave my dad a stap. What's a stap for Father's Day?
No idea.
Oh, slap. Oh. Well, that sounds lovely. Rufus, go play with Rosie.
He's like,
oh,
no.
Mikey, hello. She's boring. She just wants to sleep. Oh, we're queuing up for something else.
Yeah, I just realized there's excess in the Legion of Superheroes, so there we go.
Cool. I gave up looking for the top.
Excess? Really? There's excess in Legion?
Yes,
Where?
in the Legion.
Okay, but which mission is she in?
No, she's not in the mission, but she's part of the Legion of Superheroes.
Okay, now we're getting very vague into this, but okay, I'll roll with it.
Just roll. It's
Well, it's
easier.
better than doing the bounties and then 5 seconds later not doing them because I couldn't find them. So let's play.
I the top. I give up. I quit.
Let's play a mission instead.
Fair.
Davey said, has Obsidian Chill come back with the milk yet? What's the milk? Is it similar to the tea?
I'm not sure about the
It's a
milk.
joke. It's a joke.
A group of thugs.
Oh, hang on. I'll invite you. Multiverse, can you invite YT back to group? He
Okay.
dropped back out of the group when we left the instance because I
It's a
invited
joke
him.
insinuating that he's a dad, and you know he's coming back. He hasn't come back with the milk yet. You get it now?
I have no idea what that means.
You left to get milk and never came back.
Oh, I thought that was left to buy cigarettes.
There's that too.
Never come back. Okay, I've never heard the milk one before. I thought the milk one was that, like a joke about the milkman actually being the father of a child rather than the father.
No.
Otherwise, I've got no idea.
No, it's just basically it's a joke about deadbeat dads. You know, they leave for milk and they never come back.
I've heard that before, but it was always they left for cigarettes and never came back.
No, that's
So
just
I've
not
never
true.
heard the
Anything.
milk one. Maybe. I don't know.
Oh no, we don't have super speed no more.
Rife, he's messing with me.
Why did you
Hold
lure
on.
us into this one, Multi? No!
I think I understand now. The central gem focuses
But you-
away from the lower
You
platform.
you look so pretty when you fall.
Wish we were seeing each other again under better circumstances.
All the way down.
You are. Alright. I have to actually pay attention and not drop. It's like he knew. Braxton says, can't get past combat rating 49 with my Green Lantern character. You shouldn't have any, you should, if you purchase one item from Tempest, that's leveled quite high, all the other ones should attempt to level to that item.
Yeah,
That might help.
at the very least, you should be able to get the gear from Tempest Siege not, so that alone should be able to raise your combat rating.
Yeah.
That's the Cosmic Tuning Tower. You all go ahead. I've got this
Aiden
one.
says that girl from AU can solo this. I'm guessing that was the last one, and no. Not with this character. Maybe on Switch, my character's much stronger there. I might be able to solo some raids. In fact, I have soloed quite a few raids. But yeah, with this character, probably not. She's not ready.
I think he's trying to get a favor from you, so he's buttering you up to ask you for a favor.
Oh, maybe.
Like maybe $1 million in DCUO cash, or to make a video about this lair.
I mean, I already do base tours, so I will probably do that no problem, but he'll have to wait on the list like everyone else.
Well, that's it. He's trying to bypass the list.
Yeah, it's a very long time. No, there's no bypassing the list. People have tried and failed. It goes in order. And yeah, Johnny's right. It's a very long time because I don't just create base tour content. I create other content as well. So I get to bases eventually, but it takes time.
Like, realistically, I'm just looking at your list, and like, probably a year later.
Is that you?
To be honest.
My list is huge! And Chica's is way bigger than mine, but at least she covers only that content. People are much more likely to get a good time for that. Mine is not that great.
Yeah.
It will happen, but I have to go in the time that I have. And I work, I'm busy as well with other stuff, so unfortunately, can't record as much as I would like.
I would love to get those doors without the horns on it as a base item. That'd be
It's very
awesome.
similar to the, it's much bigger though. I was gonna say it's similar to the doors that we got for the Kazmir episode, but it's not that similar.
Now these ones would
Only
be
the
cooler.
skulls peeking through the bones is similar.
This one's cooler though. Just minus the horns on it.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll have room for one more. I think we lost Batman.
Oh, yep, someone dropped Whitey. At least it wasn't Whitey this time, he's back.
I think he crashed.
Oh, we'll see. He was crashing a lot last time, or the time before, I forget.
J-Boy is saying, is it double source marks?
Nope.
No, I don't think that's ever happened.
If you ever wonder if it's a double anything, just look in the forums or on their Discord. They'll tell you.
You have to. X is pretty much the best option right now. On the forums, they post it sometimes 2 or 3 days after the fact, and on Discord, sometimes they post it right away. Sometimes they post it again the same day or a day later. So I don't know. I'm a bit. So the place where they seem to post it faster seems to be X somehow. I'm sure there's a reason for that. I couldn't tell you what that is.
Yeah, I agree with you. It comes up on X first and then on Discord for me. I'm not on the forums, so I don't know what it's like over there.
So usually I'll check on.
Sorry?
Usually I'll check on X first. That's usually the best option.
It's the first place they put the information, in my opinion, as far as I can tell. I'm gonna pick you up. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. There we go. No hits. Yay! You're up! David said my favorite episode, The Legion of Superheroes. Yay! At least somebody is happy, because I'm not.
I think he might be sarcastic.
I don't know, he's got a normal smiley face, not a rolly eye face, so I just assumed it was genuine.
I should be able to undo Mordru's influence.
But who knows? David,
go ahead.
we need clarification.
This
Are
one
you
is
being
my
sarcastic?
Because
I'm on the bottom of the chat. I am keeping up with the chat so well today. Ha ha ha.
oh, David is not being sarcastic.
No, he actually likes this episode. I don't like the false.
You convinced me, David. We're going to go play the Legion bounties afterwards. Oh.
No.
At least someone likes this episode. It's like when I was like not very happy with the beginning of the Kazmir opening sequence of things we have to do and going back to the pub like 9 times before completion and all that. And there were actually some people who said they really enjoyed having to do the narrative at the start. So even though I think it's silly and I think it's really annoying, at least some people enjoy it, right? Because it means they're doing it right for someone.
Well, it was nice to get a narrative, but they're going to the pub 1,000 times. That was too much. Obviously they put that in as a time sink because they were trying to increase the playtime, but they didn't have to do that. And luckily, they didn't do it for Mogo. So I guess we have to be grateful for that.
Yeah. I mean, you can kind of see they're doing a similar thing though, but we don't have to go back to the same location every single time. I had this fear that we were going to be going back and forth from like Jon Stewart or Hal just over and over again. But at least we're not doing that. Devil said I opened my first time capsule since 2011.
That's fine.
Yay! I hope you got what you wanted from it, because I didn't.
Well, there was no capsules in 2011, so...
Someone in Oh, that's fair. Someone in my comments section said that they opened 450 and they still missed one collection piece to get the iconic ability.
Yeah.
That's a lot of capsules.
I opened about 180 and I didn't get the collection either.
Yeah, same. I did 185.
I don't know if we just got really
two
on.
pieces, not one.
I don't know if we got really unlucky or they made it even more rare than usual, but that was a bit disappointing. But it was disappointing to begin with that it was in the time capsule to begin with.
Yeah, and the fact that you're only going to get it on one character kind of sucks.
That's even more disappointing.
I'm over it because it's not that great of a reward knowing that only one character will get it, and also it feels like it's not that strong anyway.
It depends how you use it. If you use it from a range point of view, yeah, the cone of bats doesn't do that much damage. Like you do pretty much as much damage using pretty much any supercharge. But if you use it in melee, you have the damage from the cone ability and you have the damage from the bat swarm around your character. So that is the way to be able to get some extra damage out of it.
We'll finish it.
So it depends on your playstyle, basically, and if I would say also if you're a tank or not, because usually you'll go to melee as a tank, unless you're crazy.
I didn't fall! Yay!
You're a big kid now.
You sound disappointed. Multi was like, oh.
Well, it's we're not done yet.
I know, but so far I haven't fallen. That's good. I fell there last time, I'm pretty sure.
There's
I get so used to controlling her like she has super speed.
Don't worry, there's always
Sounded like that.
there's always next time.
Yes, true. David said heading there, long live the Legion. Oh, they might have been being sarcastic, David. Multiverse often is sarcastic. Are we actually doing those bounties or no?
Yeah, I will do those bounties. Go to the 31st century map, guys, and we'll go play the Legion bounties. Well, we haven't played them in a while, so why...
There are better bounties to do anyway, because they're consistently available. We don't have to go searching.
That too.
Yeah. Cool! So, 31st century guys, if you want to join in and get the bounties after this, please do! I'm at the bottom of the chat again. I am just doing well with the chat. I think maybe it's because there's less chat. I don't think it's because of me.
You're doing so good!
Thank you! Oh, Multi's being nice to me. This isn't gonna last. I feel like he wants something.
Always.
Yeah. Hot chocolate?
I'm so tiny now. Did you see that? He turned me to a tiny multiverse. Oh, I'm back.
Aww, multiverse. You're like a son of yourself.
Whenever we get an ability, whenever we see an ability like that, makes me wish that we had growing and shrinking powers.
Oh, I know. It would be so cool.
Oh yeah.
I think you said there was a reason they didn't put the growing power into the game. I can't.
Yeah, it messes the camera.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You're right.
You may have noticed with the mission where we have to turn into demons to go fight the demons at the lake. I don't know if it does that to you, but most of the time when I use the thing to transform, it messes up the camera, so I have to log out to log in to fix that.
Yeah.
I mean, you can play as Bane in Legends.
Sorry?
You can play as Bane in Legends.
And?
Did he grow?
And you grow.
Is he really big? Yeah, because we're talking about characters that get really, really big or really, really small.
You can also use the clown trinket, whatever it's called, and you can get bigger.
Awesome.
No! Not trapped again! Let me out!
Yeah, I've only had that camera issue happen to me once where I can't make it go up and, like, my left joystick won't go up and down, I can only go left and right. But, yeah.
No, it's pretty consistent when I encounter those abilities that changes the size of your character. Most of the time, the camera will be messed up afterwards, so you have to log out, log in to fix it.
That is annoying.
That's alright.
David said, I just discovered I haven't completed the Mordu Unbound collection yet. I guess you need to then. Oh, I should have warped to the House of Legends first, shouldn't I?
Too late.
There you go.
But anyways, so at the end of the day, that's why we don't have things like shrinking or growing powers. They even removed some abilities that used to allow us to get bigger, like basically the Bane ability. What's it called again?
Venom.
Yeah, the Neo Venom boost. That used to make our characters bigger. They changed that because again it would mess up the camera. The ice armor used to make us bigger. They changed that. So that it was causing various issues, and they removed most abilities that would do that.
Oh my goodness, my inventory. Multi! Every time I play with you, my inventory looks like hell. There we go.
Of course.
The Fatal Five are taking advantage of all the chaos. Show them what it means to be...
There we go. Aiden says AU girl is good at PvP. She beats multiverse in one-on-one. No, I don't. I have never played PvP with multiverse. I plan to, but I have not yet.
I think he refers to. I think it refers to when I was controlled and you attacked me. How dare you?
I did.
Oh, I guess.
Totally worth it. Highly recommend.
I guess Validus is the next bounty.
There we go.
So let's wait for everyone.
You know what's funny is that every time I clear my inventory, it gets full in 2 seconds.
Yes. There's so much crap that drops from missions now that yeah, you play a few missions and what do you know, your inventory is full of crap again.
I wish I could just select certain items that I consider trash and they just never go in my inventory.
That would be nice, but not yet.
Wishful thinking a little, I think.
Well, I think it's by design also. It means that you have to purchase additional inventory. Or it encourages you to purchase additional inventory.
Yeah, it does. That's true.
Children.
Wasn't Valdis bigger than this at one point?
Sorry?
I could have sworn Valdis was bigger than that before.
Could be.
Interesting.
I don't remember. So I've only just recently played these bounties on here. Before that, I was on the Switch, and on the Switch it's a little
Well, they
screen,
made this
so I
quicker.
really take notice.
Yes, they did.
They made this a lot quicker.
Yeah, there used to be a pretty long delay, but people complained about that, so they shortened the delay.
Cosmic Boy?
Yeah.
Yeah, by like 30 times.
Yeah, that's way faster.
Actually,
It's
not
literally
even,
one ends
probably
and the other
50
one
times.
begins.
A minor setback.
Like, holy. Like, we just got here and immediately. I guess, but like, I actually don't mind setting. I'm waiting a little bit because then it allows me to set up my inventory and whatnot, you know?
Too late.
Oh yeah, fair.
Like, I'm gonna get here and it's gonna start right away. Watch.
No, because we defeated the Cosmic Boy too fast. Usually she would appear at the end of the when the timer for Cosmic Boy expires, then she would appear. But we beat him so fast that we got nowhere near the timer, the end of the timer.
Yeah. Davey said, why did they scrap the ideas of experimental serum power way back when?
Because they realized that making a power based on drugs, not a good idea.
Why not?
Oh, speaking of excess, here she is.
Oh, cool. She's looking awesome. Aiden said micro multiverse.
Oh yeah.
As he should be, shrunk. Devil said, how are you enjoying the game now to 2011? I think he means compared to 2011.
There's a lot of things better now. Way back when we didn't have armories, that alone was a big quality of life improvement. We did not have the layers. We did not have what else did we not have? Like there's a lot of quality of life improvement that we gained over time. But yes, we had a lot more people at the time that started playing the game. But also the open world was taking a long time to load way back when because there was a lot of players, and also it was on PlayStation 3, so sadly PlayStation 3 could run the game fine, but the loading time was taking forever, and sadly very often you would the map would not load fast enough, and if you were like an acrobat or a super speedster, you would fall through the floor. It wasn't such an issue. Like I realized later on when I created flying characters, it wasn't such an issue with flying characters because obviously you're flying in the air, so it doesn't matter if the ground doesn't load fast enough. But as an acrobat, very often I would fall through the floor, so it was a bit of a sad thing at the time. So there's a lot of quality of life improvement that have been made, but there's a lot of when we go back and play the older missions, there was a lot more thoughts put into the older missions. Older missions were bigger, would take longer to play. You look at the maps of the older missions, and they're much bigger than the maps we get now most of the time. So there's a lot of stuff that got better. There's a lot of stuff that used to be better back then. Depending on what you prefer, could go either way.
Did you play back in 2011, Johnny? Is he gone? He ran away.
He's not even playing now, so...
That's true. He's not even here. I'm talking to no one.
You legionnaires will
But no, the DCO, DCO from 2011 and from now, yeah, it was quite different. But at the end of the day, it's still the same gaming system, the same powers, the same combat. So there's a lot of things that is the same. That if you enjoyed it back then, you'll enjoy it now.
Yeah, he said you guys, so I haven't played since 2011. I've only been playing for 5 years, so I cannot compare the two. But Johnny, when did you start playing DC?
I started back in 2011, but I didn't start really playing until Lightning Strikes came out.
No need to mind read you, Jericho.
Do you like it better now?
Daddy issues written all over your face.
Yes and no.
What's the matter? Losing the
I just said that, so you're forbidden to use my answer.
So let me. Okay, now I'm a tree. Okay.
You're a very cute tree.
So here's the thing. I liked the community better back then. I liked the developers better back then because they did cool events and whatnot. But like.
They had passion for the game.
Yeah, it was cooler. But then there was a lot of restrictions, and we didn't have quite the customization that we have now, though. That's the thing. So like, if we would have had what we have now, but we put back in the past with the people that we had back then, that would be fun. Like, really fun.
You guys seem to very much agree on this.
Well,
it's the only obvious answer.
Yeah, it would be hard. That would pretty. I'm sure we would ask people. That would pretty much be the consensus.
Yes.
I mean, think about it. They had events out in Vegas and whatnot back then.
Yes.
You can get you can get codes for that you couldn't get anywhere else. You had like dev invasions every other friggin' month or week. You had like, oh, it was really cool. Whenever there was a DDoS, they would give you cool rewards. Like as a sorry apology. They were very passionate with everything with their community. And today you don't get anything.
Yeah. I wish I was probably a bit young, but I could have played back in those days and then have a good understanding of the differences, but no, I didn't.
It's okay. Anyway, back then, girls were icky. They were not allowed in the game.
Oh, what changed? Why are we no longer icky?
Oh, you're still icky, but we lowered our standards.
Oh, that's understandable. Jeez. Sammy says this game has the best, MMO RPG combat. Sorry, the heart at the right-hand side is blocking my ability to see the writing.
Sorry.
Of all the games, 100%.
Absolutely.
I agree. Yep. Combat and movement and styling, all the best.
Yeah, there's no other games like DCUO, whether MMO or otherwise. Where else can you play a super speedster? Where else can you play a flying character? Where else can you play a superhero with 16 different powers to choose from? Where else can you explore Gotham and Metropolis? And yes, there are games like Batman, the Arkham games. But if you're lucky if you get 20 hours of gameplay from one game. And assuming you play the whole series, you'll get, 80 hours of gameplay maybe? With DCO, you can get, just since we got the PS5 update, I played over 2,000 hours. So,
counter-argument.
Yes.
Counter-argument. Between every Spider-Man game ever created, every Batman game ever created, you can probably get, a few hundred hours easily. And of playing through everything once.
You can get thousands of hours with DCO, so it's not even close.
I just named only 2 superheroes.
Doesn't matter.
I only named 2 superheroes.
Take all the superhero games. Take all the superhero games there ever was. I played DCO for about 25,000 hours, if not more. I guarantee you, there's no. Even if you take all the games together, you won't get that much.
And even so, they were talking about specifically MMOs.
Yes.
You'd have to get rid of all the non-MMOs from that argument, Johnny, and it wouldn't stand. It still doesn't stand, but yeah, I'm with Multi on this for sure, 100%.
Counter argument: PC mods.
There's no mods.
Now we're just going off on tangents.
Alright, go in Grand Theft Auto 5. You get any mod you want. I can be Ghost Rider, Flash, and then I can do whatever I want with that.
Yeah, sadly, I don't play Grand Theft Auto, so it doesn't matter. They can have 1,000 mods. It doesn't matter.
Mortal Kombat, alright?
They can have 2,000 mods. Still won't matter.
No, I'm still with Multi. I agree.
Nope. Incorrect.
Yes, you are, but that's okay. You can be incorrect. It's fine. Sammy also said Prec or Might or Hybrid, everything.
All of it.
There's 3 of us now. 3 of us.
Simple solution is if you like a game, if you like a certain character, you can play that character in any game you want with mods.
Yeah, kind of, but still doesn't argue with the movement and everything that you can get in this game.
You name it. Mortal Kombat. You can play anything. Devil May Cry. Play any character you want.
Said Johnny Blaze versus Obsidian Chill coming soon.
Next week.
I'd watch that. I want to see Obsidian Chill kick your butt.
Let's go.
Nah, I want to see that video of why he's not here. I want to see that video.
Yeah, I'm curious why he... I mean, I'm not that curious. It seems to me that the reason is likely because he can't access the test server to get his artifact leveled immediately and do the content he usually does, which is showcasing all the new changes like that. And it costs him a lot of money and time to level it in-game, in the live game.
No, it's not just that. Developers lately have been kind of being dickish to him, so... he's just like, you know what, screw you guys, I'm not going to promote something that you guys are being a dick about,
Yeah.
It's like, it'd be like this, let's just say you worked at a dealership, a car dealership, like say for Ford, right? You put your sweat, tears, and blood into it, right? You were that Ford dealership. And then Ford is just like, no, screw you, we don't like you. Like, it'd be hard to go back and be like, yo, I can't support Ford anymore, they hate me. Like, it's kind of hard, you know what I mean?
No, I completely understand. I think that's probably a contributing factor as well, for sure. But I miss him. I know he doesn't know really who I am much, but I liked watching his content. I found it helpful. I don't think I ever did an exact same loadout set as him, but I started from what he recommended and then went from there. I found it really helpful. And now he's gone.
Forever.
Sammy said, in DC you can be any single character ever, even myself. I have a character that's myself, so yes, you can.
Absolutely.
And I love it. Sammy is also asking, are you guys US servers? So today and any time that Multi is on, yes, we are on the US server. I play, though, on every server. So I am on Switch, I am on Xbox, I am on US, and I'm on EU. And we go live on my channel on US and EU quite frequently, and we've just added Xbox into the mix. So, you know, I play everywhere.
But to Shadow's defense, she's from Australia, so it's normal if she's crazy.
It doesn't exist, okay? We already know that Australia is not a real place.
Yeah, apparently. And kangaroos aren't real. Where do you think I am?
Poor Skippy.
In a giant dome floating in the sky where we pretend that we're from Australia just to trick the rest of the world. Skippy is fine, Multi. Okay, I didn't eat him.
Poor Skippy.
I just ate his siblings. In Australia, for anyone who doesn't know, we eat kangaroo. It's food. It's nice. It's like a really rich flavor of beef.
And destroy
it's
all
nice.
of Metropolis.
But Multiverse does not like the fact that I do that.
May as well eat cats and dogs. Come on.
Saturn girl.
Poor Skippy.
I think there are places in the world where they do that.
I don't go to these places either. They're crazy.
There is.
So you're saying you'll never come to Australia? That's good. I mean, how tragic.
I will come, actually. Eventually.
Well, I'll go if you stop eating cats.
I'm coming to Australia eventually.
I'm eating kangaroos. At least get it right.
Yeah, but they're pretty close.
No, they're not.
They're more like big, big jumping rabbits.
Because if you look at a kangaroo, it's this giant, very strong animal that we don't keep as pets. Cats are tiny little meowy creatures that we do keep as pets. I know there are places in the world where they do eat cat, but I'm not eating cat.
What do you call a lion?
I know that cats, that a lion is a part of the cat family, but you did not specify lion. You just said cats, and most people would assume house cat because that's the most common use for the word cat. I am not saying it's
Mike
not.
Tyson has a tiger,
I'm just saying
so there
you're
you
just
go.
trying to make stipulations so that you can be correct where you're not.
No, Mike Tyson has a tiger.
Sorry?
Mike Tyson has a tiger. It's a cat.
You saw...
Australia! How does that help the situation?
Too late.
I have no idea what it's too late for, but okay. If we go somewhere where we can eat cats, I'll challenge you to an eat-off. We'll see who can eat the most cat before we puke.
Components.
There we go. Sammy said, yeah, Australia is a restaurant, I think. Yeah, I don't know. A lot of people seem to think we're not real, and Australia isn't a real place, and that all the animals and things that you see are just things that we've made up, and that everyone who says they're from Australia is actually an actor.
No, you're not actors. You're just British people. You're just British.
No, it's like the moon. It's like the moon landing. It was faked by Kubrick.
We already know that your Australian accent is actually just a British accent.
I mean, we came from Britain to start with, so, I mean, in some way, we are or were British, because most of the colonizers here were from Britain, but that doesn't mean Australia doesn't exist, because we definitely do.
Oh, no. We came from Britain too. We don't sound crazy still.
You just think I'm crazy. I love how I said, I don't sound crazy, in the most craziest possible way that I could have.
Absolutely.
Oh, look, Rose. Rose says us Aussies aren't crazy. See? I think the rest of the world has lost it and just happens to think that because they can't understand how amazing we are. It's clearly the problem.
How did you manage to reassemble the prison?
PDG90 said, why do lions have rounded pupils? I didn't know that they did. Can't say that I've really paid close enough attention to realize that. But since Johnny seems to know everything about lions and cats, we should probably ask him. Johnny?
What are you asking me?
Why do lions have rounded pupils?
Rounded pupils?
Yeah, apparently. I don't know.
I didn't know either.
Well, that's not helpful.
No.
No, apparently we've got other things done other than just the bounties. Someone running around doing the dailies as well. I don't know.
That's okay. If they need it, why not?
Oh yeah, I'm not complaining. I have reaped the rewards of it. I apparently also completed it because other people did. So thank you, everybody who did that, because I certainly wasn't. Sammy says, I mean, you call yourselves Aussies. Yes, we do, because that's what we are. We are Aussies because we live in Australia.
What's an Aussie?
Australian.
I am. I'm Australian. Aussie. Have you not heard that before?
Nope.
Oh, well, that's what we call ourselves.
I didn't know because they don't exist.
There's a lot of things you don't know. I don't think anyone's surprised. Like about the cats, the lion pupils. Very disappointing.
Well, it's not our fault. Our education system here is not doing a good job.
Oh, I see. Blame the education system now. Mm-hmm.
Of course.
Sorry, Johnny, were you saying something?
Another mission?
Yes.
Damn. Okay. Give me a minute.
I was gonna say one, like it's a second, he said a minute, never mind. Ignore me, I know it's hard, because I talk a lot and I'm quite loud, but, you know, try. Davey said, Australians and Floridians are the most wildest people I've ever met. They would swim with sharks, wrestle alligators, and fight kangaroos. Correct. You are absolutely correct. Yep, we would totally do that.
Poor kangaroos.
It's their fault for being delicious. I mean...
Were they magically delicious?
Sure. Do you eat cow, Multi?
Unknown error.
You eat beef?
No longer detected.
Absolutely.
Oh, those poor cows. Do you see how that works?
Yeah, but that's what they're there for.
You should be a mentor. You make a great
Are you saying kangaroos aren't?
Thank you for reining in Mordrew's magic.
I know, it seems like cows are more there for milk than to be eaten.
No. Kangaroos are pets. They're friend.
No, they're not.
They're friend-shaped, okay? They're friend-shaped.
Kangaroos are so...
Yeah.
Kangaroos are hopping around so happy. How can you heat them? Cows, they just stand there not doing it.
Walking around all happy and cute.
Nah, they're just standing there eating grass. That's all they do.
Oh, no. They're adorable. I've seen some like videos of farmers who will like walk into the paddock where their cows are, and they all run over like little puppy dogs. It's so cute. They are way cuter than a kangaroo, and you eat them, as do I. But that's not the point.
I forgot this.
Would you try a donkey?
I think I would try any food once. Within reason.
All right. Well, look up a baby donkey, and then tell me that. All right.
Use the research you collected to scry that thing in the
Hang on, I don't know what you said.
Look up a baby donkey, and then tell me you'll eat a donkey after.
As long as I'm, in fact, even if I was the one butchering it, I probably would be fine. We're omnivores. We're meant to eat both meat and veg.
Look at a baby donkey. Look at a baby donkey, and then come back and tell me if you'll still eat it.
Yes, I would, in the correct circumstance. Just like if I went to a country where they did eat cat, I wouldn't say no to eating cat.
Poor baby. Poor baby donkey.
Powers on high.
Look at the baby donkeys.
Oi, something's following our scrying spell back to its source.
Just look at it.
It's too powerful. We must cease the divination ritual.
Is there a specific baby donkey I should be looking up?
Trying to break into the house.
All of them.
Holy moly!
Would you eat Pookie from Gumby?
The House of Mystery hid it from the invaders and us.
I don't know
somewhere
what
in the
Pookie
house.
is.
Gumby. You don't have a Gumby in Australia?
I know what Gumby is.
He has a horse or donkey. That's called Pookie.
Is he a real animal? Because if it's just a cartoon or something, no.
Well, he's real.
I hate to break it to you, but I can't eat cartoons. That's unrealistic.
He's not a cartoon. He's made out of plastic. Not plastic. Silly putty.
Hey, Shadow.
Before my time, Multi. Yeah.
Okay, I want you to answer this
I'm
question.
looking at baby donkeys right now, and it has not phased me in the slightest.
I want you to answer this question. I want you to answer this question. I'm sending you intel because I can't put it on stream.
Okay. If you can't put it on the stream, how am I gonna answer it?
Nah, don't answer it.
Just say yes or no.
Let's
Just
move
say yes
away
or
from
no.
the donkey and the food business, please.
If we're moving away from the food business,
Don't answer that. Don't answer that. Don't answer that. Don't answer that.
And I can't answer. I don't know what that means.
Okay, good enough.
What are you talking about?
Okay, that answers my question. Don't worry.
Okay. I really don't want to know what he's asking me now, I think. But yeah, if we're moving away from the food chat, guys, I can't read out your chat. So, yeah. New topic!
I sent it in your tells. I don't know if you read it or not, but...
Yeah, I read what you said in the towel. I
Just
don't know what that means.
don't say it out loud. Whatever you say, don't say it out loud.
I'm not. I clearly understand that there's something about it that's inappropriate, but I don't know what it is, so... no. I guess no?
If you're curious, look it up later on your own time.
I don't think I want to. It doesn't sound like something I'm gonna want to, listen to or see or whatever, because of the way you're laughing!
Multiverse would unfriend me right away if you saw that.
I'm about to.
Okay. Alright, the answer is I will not be looking up that. I'm happy in my ignorance, thank you. I mean, you guys can hear how Johnny's laughing, right? Clearly it's something inappropriate.
Let me put it this way. I couldn't last two seconds with what I was looking at. I'll just say that.
Okay. Okay. Is it including a donkey?
No.
Okay.
Okay, enough with the donkey, please.
Yep, sorry.
This is the creepiest room in the house, and that's saying something.
Alright, I'm glad everyone knows where they're going in this one.
If I remember
Just follow the
our
crowd.
simulacrum magic, making our own
I mean, it's just a
puppets might
corridor.
draw their fire.
That's true. But at the start, it's like, it looks like you're meant to go one way, but then it swaps and you have to backtrack a little. Which is
Nah,
fine.
it's just a corridor.
I got it. But I was, like, very distracted. Davey says, can I get a pet Wonder Woman in my base, asking for a close friend of mine? A pet Wonder Woman? Like
Not yet.
Person that's in the base? I don't think so.
The only one we can have right now is Ambush Bug.
Yeah.
We can sort of get Mr. Mixie but it's not really a pet. We can activate him once a day and he runs around your lair.
Yeah.
And other than that, we have pets like the penguins and stuff like that. But for an actual NPC, Ambush Bug is the closest we have right now.
Yeah, that would be cool though if we can get them to the base. I wouldn't mind it. Then I can set up an actual Justice League hole and then have all the Justice League actually standing in it. Yes, please.
Well, it's been requested for quite some time, but
That one's a
didn't happen. So
Wonder if they'll add it. It didn't seem like something they were thinking about adding into the game at the time when they released the producer's letter and everything, so... Probably no. There we go.
Incorporeal attackers? These
Hey,
magic
just as quick
hammers
as a
should
healer
make
again.
us solid for a time.
Awesome. I thought we lost our healer earlier.
well, we had two. Now we just have the one.
Yeah. That's right. One is plenty. I think I'm gonna have to build up my Celestial so I can use her as a better healer than I currently do. I quite like healing. I enjoy the game still when I'm healing, even though I know I'm playing a different game because I'm watching the bars and not really watching the actual gameplay. But, you know, I still enjoy it. It's fun. Especially when I'm trying so hard to keep everybody alive. And if anyone's getting close to dropping down and getting knocked out, I get really annoyed.
Capturing the weakened ghosts.
You know what would be really cool?
Yes, ice
Is if they gave us a like a robot that allowed us to pull out our other armories.
That allows what?
A robot that allowed us.
Like another robot that would allow us to pull out our other armories that we have.
Oh, so you can swap to more than just the 4 when you're in the. Yeah.
I'd rather they give us.
Add another 4 into the wheel.
Yeah, I'd rather they give us an option like the emote
Oh,
where
of
they
course,
added.
but I'm just saying it'd be at least if they didn't want to give us that, but this would be a bit different option, you know.
Crime Bible. I'll let John know we're on our way.
Just a
I'm
way
hoping they
for us
just
to
add it
do
to the
it.
wheel. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure they could do the wheel. Thingy. Why they're not doing it, we'll never know.
Yeah. Well, I don't know that it gets them anything, right? A lot of the things they seem to do is for the dollars. So if it's not going to get them any dollars, maybe it's not worth them putting the time and effort.
Hey, Z, you all right? I'm watching your pattern and you guys are all over the place.
We need to avoid those seeker demons, I think.
Need help? I can...
Shadowrun!
No, I think we got this. Thanks, though. It's nice to have someone around that I can count on.
The eyes look so weird on the mini-map.
Thanks for finding the crime Bible for us. We'll take that.
What have you done to Fate?
So, if Australians are not supposed to exist, and we're supposed to be British, does that mean we're just all sitting in Britain pretending that we're Australian?
Yes, you're just a bunch of lying British people.
The crime Bible belongs to our master.
So untrue!
Fate.
What happens to the people who travel to Australia? For
They're all
holidays and then
liars.
go back.
They're liars.
They're all liars.
To me.
Or liars.
I do not want to fight you, but I
What do you
cannot
think? We
resist.
pay them off? To say Australia is real. And then to what end?
Bound to Fate are empowering
What's the
him.
purpose?
In order to unbind them, I need a particular
They're just liars.
spellbook and reagents to
Just
cast
to
the
trick the
spell.
world into believing something that's not true for no reason? DJ
Yep.
Brandon says I'm a Brit. Please tell them that Australians are real, DJ.
But all Brits are liars,
So
though.
long as the
They're
fellowship
all
is
liars.
bound,
So you can't prove them.
You know all about that. You're the biggest liar I know.
No.
Yeah. There we go.
Australia is a secret place where they hide the nuclear weapons in Britain.
If they were hiding nuclear weapons, why would they need to create an entire country that doesn't exist and pretend it does?
They confuse the Americans and Westerners. That's why.
Wouldn't you
They're
just
secret.
not hide,
They're
not
secret.
say
They're
anything
secretive.
about it?
Yeah, no, it's a lie. It's a secret.
I think Johnny's lost it. Because first
No.
he said we weren't real and we're just a bunch of liars who are in Britain, but now there's a location because we're storing a bunch of nuclear weapons.
Yeah, it's in Britain though. It's in Britain though. It's not actually in Australia. It's in Britain. Australia's just
I
a
mean, your
fake
theories are
location.
definitely interesting. Some people seem to really do believe that as well, from what I've seen online, is they really do think that that's the case.
the voices.
That we're not real.
Too many voices.
Apparently Johnny's one of them. They at
Do
least
I have to be
think
the
we're
one to
not-
get the book? I
Yes.
think I have to be the one to get the book.
Go get the book.
Alright, I'll get the book.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh no, you're down! I'm getting you! I'm picking you up! I've got you. Okay. Don't sing further than that. No.
Death has come for you.
The bumblebees are so cute. Some of the uplinks are fun. Ah, no! Ah! I shouldn't have stopped to try and pick someone up. I did that to myself.
Is everyone dying?
Yes.
I did. It was my own fault. I went to pick someone up. I shouldn't have. I did a silly.
I blame you.
I was like the fourth person to go down.
I blame you.
Alright, fine. I'll take it. David said, oh look, it's the emo pilgrim. I mean, pretty accurate for before. How many people are still in? 4? 4. Oh, 3.
It's okay. The most important one is still around.
Multi? Yeah.
Me.
Multi, are you gonna go and see Superman when it comes out?
Probably.
Cool.
Unless Jeremy John says it's garbage. Yeah, there's no reason why I wouldn't go.
Yeah. I actually have been to the movies recently. I went to see Minecraft with my brother and my mum. But, other than that, I don't go to the movies very much, but I'm thinking for Superman I might go, see if someone wants to come with me and go and watch it.
I want to see Macho Superman. I don't want to see teenage boy Superman getting his ass whooped.
I'm a little...
Sadly, that's what we have.
I'm concerned about too. I'm glad I'm not the only one who thought that. And we both saw 2 completely different parts and came to that kind of similar conclusion, Johnny. So I'm glad it's not just me that thinks that that's what's coming. I don't want that to be what's coming. David said I've never done this one before. Oh, should have joined it. Are you in our group? You are. You're Rebirth, right? Blue X Blaze? That's you? Maybe not. Sometimes I get mixed up with that sort of thing. Oh, Multiverse is down too. It's all Johnny now.
You can do it.
Well, since he's the most important person, he should be able to do it all by himself, right?
He plays a fire tank, so he has no excuses at all.
Yeah.
After this, well,
great. That's good to know, since I play fire tank sometimes too. Mind you, she's not leveled. She's more of a damage.
my body acts without my permission.
Hang on. Ham said, Multiverse, turn this girl down, bro. Yeah, I think we've explained a few times, guys, there's not much he can do about the sound. Next week we're going to try something to try and get the sound fixed up, but basically he has to put it at a volume that he can hear me clearly, and then what goes out to you guys is kind of subject to the game and YouTube and what happens there. The microphone I have is fine. When I do use it on my other stuff, it's perfectly fine. It just, while we're in the chat on DC, it has some issues. So unfortunately, there's not a lot we can do about it. But yeah, hopefully he can fix it a little bit. Oh, my mom said Minecraft the movie. All I can say is, oh dear. Yes, that was an interesting one.
Well, it seems to have.
I enjoyed it a lot.
It seems to have an audience. They did make at least a few bucks.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't say it was horrible, but I also don't know that I'd want to watch it again. It was very, very silly funny. You know, very, very, very much so. So
It had Jason Momoa in it, so it's a 10 out of 10.
You give it a 10 out of 10 because Jason Momoa is in it?
Yep.
He's your celebrity crush? Makes sense.
That and Ryan Reynolds are the only two people that matter.
Join me and you might just survive.
I kind of get what you're saying. Davey said, I'm the one and only Shadow would like to formally invite you to watch Superman with me, Multiverse. Hang on. Only Shadow would like to formally invite you to watch Superman with me, Multiverse. I don't know what you mean. I'm so sorry. Maybe I'm misreading it.
That's okay.
Maybe he's inviting you to watch Superman with him? But then I don't know what he's saying about me.
I think he's inviting both of you.
Oh, maybe. Awesome! I don't know how that's going to work since I'm in Australia, and I'm pretty sure the only person in your comment section who is also in Australia is Rose.
Well, if you get on a rowboat today, you might be here by next month.
You can watch it on Discord.
I do not wish to harm you.
That's true, actually, we could be on Discord at the time that we watch, but not if I'm in a theater. I'm not going to do that.
Just bring your laptop, you're good.
I am not doing that, no, absolutely not. I'm going to actually sit in and try and enjoy it at least.
Get a webcam on it.
Yeah, I'm going to get kicked out of that theater in 2 seconds. Johnny! Oh, thank God. Okay, he got up. Hank said it was a good one-time watch. What was?
Minecraft.
Okay.
Because he can't have seen the movie yet. I'm not sure what he means.
Minecraft.
Oh, Minecraft. Oh, duh. Sorry, I thought we were talking about Superman still. Yeah, I agree. It's a good one-time watch, but I don't want to watch it again. And it was funny because I was with my family and we, you know, have like little jokes about stuff and we talked about it after. That was the enjoyable part, but I would not watch it twice. So
is it bad that I just went to try to repair my gear and I forgot that this is not in the game anymore?
Yes, it is very bad.
That's kind of funny.
Alright. Shadow, go tank, because they have a tank, and I can go get the books.
Yeah, hang on. Give me 1 sec, guys. Let me chuck in a different shield. It's much more effective. 1 sec.
Hard light, right?
Yeah. I have immolation saved in my build. I need to swap it over later. Yep, I'm ready.
Go ahead. Attack.
Alright.
What have they done to me? I do not want to fight you, but I cannot resist.
The souls bound to fate are empowering him. In order to unbind them, I need a particular spell book and abilities to cast the spell. First, someone go and fetch spells of binding and blinding
even if
volume
something
2.
isn't the
I'll
best,
cast a spell
I
to
enjoy
review
it because my family are funny. Like, we have fun because
So
of that.
long
And
as the
also, we
fellowship
went
is
to
bound,
gold class, which is
you
rare,
cannot defeat me.
which means we were eating nice hot food during, so that made it more enjoyable because, yeah, the food was nice.
Nah, sadly, there are movies I'll never watch. Minecraft is one of those.
Yeah, that's fair. I wouldn't recommend it to people.
I've no interest in that movie. For the Superman movie, obviously I'll try to see it. For the Superman movie, I'll try to see it early on. Although at this point, there's a lot of spoilers already that we got, so.
Yeah. I'm kind of semi-looking forward to. I'm trying not to.
I cannot control
if I don't
my
look forward to
body.
something, I can't be disappointed by it. It's just, it doesn't matter. But I'm kind of looking forward to going and seeing the Superman movie because I want to see whether or not he is what it seems like he is, which is, like Johnny said, kind of like a big child. Which I don't want him to be. So I'm curious about that. But I don't know if normally I wouldn't go to the cinema for something that I'm not like really, really excited about or something that I'm not going with my family. So hopefully someone in my family will come with me and I can go see. I'll have to wait. Davey said, Multiverse, can you tell the devs to make materials unlockable with replay badges?
Sadly, bad news. Bad news. They never don't listen to me, so it's better if you ask them. But also, we've been asking for years and years and years at this point. It didn't happen. It didn't happen with the old devs. It doesn't seem like it's going to happen with the new devs. At this point, I don't think it's going to happen.
I mean, it would encourage people to purchase replay badges, though. But I'm with you. They haven't said anything about it in that letter or in the video. So I don't think they're doing it either.
Yeah, but I think they'd rather encourage people to open more time capsule or booster bundle or stuff like that. So because also we see it also with the we'll see it also with things like the emotes or now the new iconic ability, the bat swarm ability, whereas there's no option to be able to purchase it using replay badges. So you have no choice. If you want to have, let's say, some of the emotes on multiple characters, you have to open time capsule to try to get the collections, or you have to open all of a booster bundle or stuff like that. So sadly, that seems to be they seem to be more interested in making money that way than allowing us to be able to use replay badges.
Yeah, I think you're right. They're making more money off the capsules than they are off replay badges. And capsules are random. You don't expect to get exactly what you're after because you know it's going to be random. If we had replay badges, we know exactly what we're getting and it would take us a lot less time and money, so yeah. Also, Multi's right. If people want something to change in the game, it's much better off a lot of people saying it rather than just Multi going and saying it on behalf of people because they don't listen to him.
Sadly, that. Oh.
It would be nice.
I'll help in any way I can.
And multi, maybe you should just, maybe you should just do videos doing what's it called, complaints and whatnot, and then have people go and click on the link to complain.
No.
Then they'll listen. Be like, you know.
They're not gonna put that in anywhere, but yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't feel like they want to listen very much, because it seems like they have in mind exactly what they want to do, and I don't know that anyone can deter them from their path. Mind you, some of the things they're doing I quite like. I mean, that happens every time though, right? Sometimes we get good, sometimes we get bad, and sometimes we get like Maltesers. We get is it monkey's paw that you say?
Yes.
Good with the bad, yeah. So we kind of get what we want, but not quite.
Back in the fight. Ready to help?
Noel is asking, Multi, do you read the Bible? And if so, what book in the Bible do you like to read?
Been a long time since I read anything in the Bible, so but I would say Genesis if I had to choose something.
I would have gone Revelation. It's more interesting to see what potentially is supposed to come.
Grab someone for me to help.
Ernesto said they should have given a reimbursement for all the money spent on gear repairs. I spent way too much wiping and raids back in the day. That would be a lot of currency they'd have to... And how would they know how much people had spent?
Nah, they...
Keep track of that.
Either way, there's no reimbursement, and it's probably in the official agreement that you sign when you install the game. So any way you slice it, they're not going to reimburse anything.
I mean, that's like the people who, the second that they nerfed the gem, started saying that they should get reimbursed
yes.
for purchasing the gem because of the way it functioned. It's not how MMOs work. They can do what they like with their game.
The one time I saw them reimburse something is with the allies. When we got the allies at first, you had to purchase the allies for every single characters in the game. So I had purchased the Batman, Flashpoint Batman for like Multiverse and 2 other characters. And then they made them so that once you purchase them, you could unlock them on, reclaim them on multiple characters. So that's the one time where I saw them reimburse anything. I think Johnny had also purchased multiple versions of Flashpoint Batman.
We need to get it back. I'm with the hunting party.
So that's the one time I saw them reimburse anything. Other than that, sometimes they'll give us rewards to make up for whenever they nerf an artifact. They usually give us double artifact XP, or they give us a whole bunch of catalyst or ant metal or stuff like that to make up for that.
Welcome to Limbo Town.
But actually reimbursing people, the one time I saw that happen is with the allies.
Pretty much what you'd expect from a hidden underground town full of corrupted Puritan witches.
Yeah, I think that's the only thing I can remember them doing as well. But also, I've been playing a lot less time than you have, so.
Did they reimburse you, Johnny?
No, because I wasn't part of that. I didn't do anything where I spent money, just, trying to get on 2 characters, so.
You didn't buy a Flashpoint Batman on like 3 dozen characters?
Nope.
I'm sure you did, admit it.
I put it on my Ghost Rider and that was it. And then I redeemed it all when it finally came on all the other ones.
Yeah, I think at the time I had Cyborg unlocked, purchased rather, for 1 character, and then it became available to my other characters. So I didn't actually purchase it more than once, but it was only available on 1 character to start with, and then it changed over.
Yes.
Yeah.
So at first you had to buy it, basically it was $25 for each character you wanted to have it with. And then $67 I think for the alliances. So, but you could purchase, if you purchase the alliances pack, I think it came down to $50 or something like that. So when the allies first started, it was $75 for each ally for each character. It was not cheap.
Let's give them the old what for first.
Clarion brought
outsiders from the blue ground.
Who's attacking me? I'm super high up. That's crazy.
What are things coming?
Not me. I would if I could.
Your efforts are wasted.
How's it going?
Not great. And with this company, it's more like hell.
What's your favorite area in the game?
I'm standing right here.
Johnny?
Area?
Yeah.
What do you mean by area?
So because we're in a load-in, but there's multiple areas we end up in the load-in, just because I think you like the little town.
I do like Limbo. I think Limbo's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I just wish Limbo was bigger and it was an open world that you can actually go explore, not just one little tiny circle.
Maybe they will one day.
Maybe someday. You never know.
We cannot be stopped.
Cross all your fingers and you actually maybe don't do that.
Fun fact, actually. Fun fact about this, actually. So.
Is it really fun, or is it just a fact that you think is fun, but all of us?
I think it's pretty fun fact, but it was actually it was right after Multi and Nyx were doing a stream. How many years ago? Where I made a compliment on like Nyx's outfit and multiverse, something about multiverse, whatever. I messaged them, and it was in this map specifically. And then after that, we ended up kind of talking to Mike. It was from that point on
stupid
when I
soulless
befriended
here,
both of them.
Faust. They're terrorizing my home.
This is where you met your friends.
Don't be naive,
Correct.
witch boy.
That's nice.
The master requires the animus
fun
of your
fact.
people to help him recover his full power.
It was after the stream though.
He
It was
can't.
after the stream though.
Wankers,
Yeah.
it's time to hand over the artifacts.
Cool.
Start.
I never knew how you guys met. I just knew that I
He probably
met
doesn't
you.
remember it, but I remember this mission specifically.
They are
Though.
much more frightened of
Yeah.
me than of you. The Crime Bible,
I believe
the
this was the
Spear
last
of
mission that they were
Destiny,
doing.
and the Mark of Cain.
Oh,
They
fair.
all belong to Mordru.
I love his eyes.
Now, at that
I
point
want
in
the purple
time,
eyes.
that would have been at the end of my time with this league called JLU. That was a long time ago, though.
Yeah.
How dare you abandon your league?
Enough! Bring me the people of Limbo
It
Town
wasn't
so that
quite
I
like
may
that.
feed on their life force.
Croatoans
I was in, when I was on Switch, I was in quite a big league for Little Town, not for very long, because I wasn't able to play as often as they were, and also
No, this is
I was
not what
trying
we
to get
agreed
through and what
to.
they were trying to
These
get
are
through
my
didn't really
people.
correlate very much.
You
we
will
were friends though,
submit,
like they would
witch
invite me
boy.
back every time they were running something and they needed help, so I'd jump in to help them for stuff like that. Which ended up helping me as well, because some of the stuff they were doing I also needed, so it worked out. But my best friend and I found it much easier to have a league with just the two of us, because we both were playing at the same time and doing the same stuff, so it made it a bit more simple to keep track of what we were doing, and less likely for a whole bunch of people to try and talk to us at once.
Right.
There's a name for people who abandon their leagues like that. It rhymes with traitor. No, wait, it is traitor.
Thanks, Multi.
Are you sure it's not Waiter?
We played together.
Now, waiter is something else.
Oh, okay.
Have you never abandoned a league, Multi?
Never. More than 2 or 3 times.
I guess we're all traitors then.
These lives will help me take
I forgot I'm
yours.
taking. I don't think I can pick that. No, take it too many times. Never mind. Should I switch back to damage? I just realized I probably should have.
Nope.
Right? I'll stay tanking. But for sure, Johnny's gonna do better tanking than me.
Sure.
I was expecting you to sound way more confident about that.
I mean, I don't really play this game anymore. I hop on because of my league mates and because of you guys. That's it.
Yeah. You're leveled, but my artifacts aren't leveled because I'm a damage primarily, so I can switch to tank, but I don't play her as a tank generally, just when it's needed. So I have my artifacts getting leveled for damage, not for tanking. So she's okay. She's okay, but she's not great. I look forward to when I can get all of my artifacts leveled. Now I've got to do 10, so that she's as proficient to tank as a damage.
But every time I'm on my PlayStation, I'm on my new VR headset like 50 times more.
Impudent mortal.
What do you play on VR?
A bunch of games.
Cool. I've never tried VR.
Lately, I've been playing the new Batman Arkham Shadow game.
How come we don't play DCUO in VR?
Well, if it was, I'd try it out, but unfortunately, I don't think the graphics would look good in first-person view, so...
No.
I just wanted some fun, but my people weren't supposed to get hurt.
I can't imagine looking really close at, like, this window here and seeing all the pixels. That would look awful.
I'm not a kid. You want Mordru? Fine. He's going to Gotham to take control.
Abby said, should I kick my
It'd be funny to watch all the chaos, but
Absolutely.
ruined it. Let me help Limbo Town on recover, and I swear I won't get in your way.
Davey said, when will they do another dev invasion? I want the angelic aura on my 2 other tunes.
Maybe in
Maybe 3 years from now.
November. I wouldn't expect them to do one before that. But yeah, you never know. They might surprise us. But I don't think like remember when we had the live stream with the devs, they did not even show gameplay footage or any stuff like that because I don't think they're there yet. A lot of the devs have been there for less than a year. Some of the devs, I think Volterra has been there for like 3 months. So I don't think they're. I'm not sure how to properly say it, but it takes a certain level of skills to be able to play the game and explain the game and do all those things at the same time. And already just playing the game, I don't think they're there yet. And playing the game and explaining the game and doing a live stream at the same time, I don't, they're far from being at that point. And I know that some people think that because they have Red 5, like Red 5 has been there for a while, but for all we know, Meps was doing everything. Red 5 was just there and Meps was taking care of everything. So at this point, that would be Volterra. It would pretty much replace Meps. And again, Volterra hasn't been there for that long, so I'm sure she's dabbling in the game. I'm sure she's trying to learn how the game works. But after 3 months, when I played the game after 3 months, I didn't know much of anything. So I don't expect her to know all that much either. And again, we're talking about more than just playing the game. We're talking about being able to play the game to a level where she can talk while playing the game, explain what she's doing, and also taking care of the technical support of the live stream. It's basically a lot of tasks all at the same time, and I don't think she's there yet. Now who knows? Maybe in November she will be able to do that, or maybe last year. What did they do last year? They got a YouTuber, or they got someone to do the event for them.
Did they?
Do you guys remember?
I remember the event. I didn't know a YouTuber was doing it.
Meta Knight?
I forget. Anyway, last year there's someone who did there's a couple of them that got together that did the event for the devs, but I don't know what they'll do this year.
I assume it's them. I don't know.
The last one they did, I'm pretty sure they only did in one phase as well, and everyone missed out.
Yeah, that's another thing. They didn't do it the way the devs would do it. Oh, Steve says yes, Meta Knight. Okay, so last year Meta Knight took care of that. But again, so they didn't do like the devs used to do. The devs would go on all the platforms. Then on each platform, they will go through all the phases to try to have as many people participate as possible. Not at all what happened last year. Last year we waited and waited and waited, and it never came to where we were. So from what I understand, they specifically went to the phases where people had paid for, and that's all they did. They did only basically they only did the event for people who had paid for it. So everyone else wouldn't get the chance to participate.
Yeah, I was able to get it on Switch so that I could tell you guys what the rewards were, but other than that, I didn't get it with you. I was waiting with you, I think, on PS.
Yeah.
Never came to our phase. Tiny Wildfire said, I think she said in DC Discord that she maybe has a couple of weeks of gameplay. I think that's Volterra she might be talking about.
Yeah, so she's been with DCUO for like, I don't know, 2 or 3 months maybe. And so even assuming she started playing the first day she started working, which odds are is not the case. Yeah, 2 or 3 weeks. Yeah, that would make some kind of sense. So like remember guys when we had Nerd of Prey, whenever they would do a live stream with Nerd of Prey, it was very painful to watch because it was obvious that Nerd of Prey just could not play the game. She did not have the skill to play the game, or at least she did not have the skill to play the game and then talk to us through the camera and then explain what she was doing and what was happening on the screen and all that good stuff. So she was struggling quite a lot, and even then she had Meps right next to her to help her out. So in this case, Volterra is the Meps. So she's the one who has to help out other people on the technical from the technical point of view. And So who's gonna help her?
Yep.
So sadly, I don't think they're there just yet. So I'm sure I said that many times, but at this point, we have to give the devs the time to learn. They have to learn not just to do their job, but also they have to learn about the game, and they have to learn to do their job through the game if they want to be able to do a live stream and stuff like that. They may even have to learn how to do live stream. From for all we know, the devs that are there right now never really did live streams themselves. So there's all sadly there's we're gonna have to give them time to be able to get to get to the point where they can do all those things, assuming that they want to do those things to begin with. For all we know, maybe they have no intention of doing live streams. We don't know, or to do gameplay live streams.
Yeah, well, the last live stream they did was on Twitch, and there was no gameplay at all, which surprised me a little bit. I mean, I kind of am used to seeing gameplay, so I guess that surprised me slightly. But I mean, it's understandable if they aren't able to both play the game and talk at the same time.
So, and they seem more interested in doing stuff like the little trivia they had. What were the prices again for that? I forget.
The Merkian cape that you got for your rewards as well for the code. Yeah, they got a code to do that.
So at least
I guessed that yours was going to be the same reward.
So at least it's rewards that don't really matter. Like if people were not able to play the trivia game, I didn't miss out on much.
Yeah. But I will say, if you do want to try and get into those trivia games, you kind of need to read the blogs, or at least listen to them when I put them up on my channel, because a lot of those questions were blog related.
So did you read the latest blog?
I have, yeah, and I've recorded it. It'll be up probably later this week.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have to admit, it's probably the best they did so far, I think. So either they're improving, either they got lucky. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. We'll find out with 2 or 3 other blogs.
I definitely complained a lot less in the recording for that one than I have in the other one. So I think you're right. It's better than the other ones have been. I'm getting asked if I can invite people to my league. More than happy to invite people to my league, but not on this tune. This tune is in a league that's just myself and my best friend. The other characters that I have to play with you guys on my channel and for things like that, I have a league, but it's not this character. So more than happy to add people. Whenever I go live, usually the last thing we do at the end of a live is add anyone who wants to be joined to the league. But yeah, not on this character. This character's league I don't even use for that sort of thing. So it wouldn't be very beneficial. Steve said I missed the old dev invasions with oceans.
Yeah, that was. I guess now people are starting to realize that we had it. We had it good way back when. We had. It was better than we knew. I'm not sure how to probably phrase it. We had good times at the time, and we didn't realize that sorry?
People didn't know what they had until it was gone.
Yeah, pretty much. Although I doubt, I'm pretty sure people still hate maps. Like there's some people who really hated maps. So I'm pretty sure they still didn't change their opinions about that. But you have to admit that at least when maps was there, we had more information. When the older devs were there, we had more content, more regular content. So the devs are trying to get back on the horse. They're trying to give us more content, but they're still struggling. Sadly, as I mentioned before, they will need time to be able to get back to what we used to get. Assuming they'd even manage to do that. Like for the base items, they still struggle with the base items. Again, I believe that they pretty much went through all the base items that the Ocean left behind before she left. So either they didn't find someone yet to replace Ocean, or they're still I don't know, they're stretched too thin, and whoever is replacing Ocean is busy doing something else. We don't know.
You need to move, Multi.
I don't want to move.
But you'll get booted from the game, and then the life will go away.
Forever.
Hand is asking, how come your told don't use the shaded comic on your cosplays. I don't have it on here, and also I wouldn't want it for this style because I like the glow. I don't think it would work, but yeah, I don't have shaded comic on PlayStation yet. I have it on Switch. I've used it quite a bit. I've used it a little bit on Switch, but I think I just don't enjoy it as much as some other people do. Any particular reason you don't use it, Multi?
Yeah, I always have other materials that I can, like in this case, like here, I much prefer to use the negative speed force and the shaded comic. And even with my multiverse look, like I much prefer to use the bright cosmic chroma. So sadly, there are other alternatives that I much prefer than the shaded comic chroma. I understand that for a lot of people, for them, it's their favorite material, especially seeing how you can customize each color channel. But in my case, I kind of like. I wish we had a cosmic material where we could customize all the color channels or something like that. Sadly, we don't have that just yet. Maybe someday. But nah, there's other materials that I much prefer than the shaded comic material. So that's why I use it once in a while, but it's a once in a while thing. Also, at this point, I should probably explain that. Like at this point, I have a lot of materials. So I could change materials.
So many.
I could change materials every day, and it'll take me I don't know, a year before I have to start over again.
More
So
than that.
did you ever count how many there was, Johnny?
That you have, yes, you have more than a year worth.
Okay. So you heard it from Johnny. So I could wear one new material every day for a year, and still never wear the same material twice. So sadly, there's a lot of other options, and in some cases, like if I create a Green Lantern character, I'm not going to use the shaded comic material. I'll use the Green Lantern material. If I create the so there's again there's a lot of other options before even thinking about using the shaded comic material. Now it's a great material. I love it, but I have other materials that either I love more or that sometimes I find more appropriate for the character I'm making at the time.
Yeah, that's exactly how I feel about it. Like, I love it too, but I don't find myself using it very frequently because there's things I prefer. And I don't even have as much chromas and materials as you do on PlayStation, but I find them, like, the ones I want to use. They're right.
Like Tiny Wildfire pretty much say the same. Like my main has too many materials.
Too many materials.
Yeah, so at some point you pretty much end up with an embarrassment of riches when it comes to materials. So it's kind of hard to decide which one to use sometimes.
Yep, I agree. Tiny also said to have a look at the Black Flash, and I am, and it looks really good. The face is so creepy.
Oh.
He's right next to me.
Yeah.
It does look good. Abby Sue said you multi. I'm not sure what exactly she's referring to. Nightcrawler said, hey, Multi and everybody. Hello, Nightcrawler. It's nice to see you.
Hello.
And Steve said, hello, Shattered Shadow, just to me, because I'm so important.
Oh.
David said, thank you for explaining about the League Shadow. No problem. So, yeah, because I have League for people to join, but I like to use the one that I use for my lives so that I actually can play with you guys, with my League mates, while we're doing that. So, yeah, this inviting on this character would be just a little bit pointless. Davey said, I'm singing on How Multiverse... Oh, hang on. Oh, signing. I'm signing on Now Multiverse to join you on your raiding journey.
Sorry.
Still raiding?
No, I think we're done for tonight.
I think we're done. Abby Sue said, do you have some extra to give me? Extra what?
I assume she means material. Sadly, there's something people don't seem to understand. Like all the materials here, they're consumed by your character, and then afterwards you can no longer trade them to any other characters or any other players. So sadly, yes, someone can have a lot of materials, but they cannot give those away. Sadly, that's not how it works.
Yeah.
And even sometimes people will ask.
To our own characters.
Yeah, and even to our own characters. Like we've been asking for a long time if we could use replay badges to purchase the materials on our alternate characters. and they still didn't do it. At some point, basically, there was supposedly some technical issues that prevented that. We did a suggestion that was made was to have a vendor specifically just for the materials. So put all the materials on the vendor, and hopefully people will be able to purchase those using Ripley badges. That didn't happen either. And even the Booster Gold
Justice League
materials.
member, brand manager, and content creator with only the best endorsements.
Like sometimes people will see materials on the Booster Gold vendor thinking that, can you buy me that material? Those materials are account bound. So assuming that someone would be crazy enough to purchase a material 5,000 quarks and give it to you, basically you're asking them to give you something that costs a couple of $100. These are account bound. So even if they wanted to, they can't give it to you. So, and it's like that for all the materials or for everything actually that Booster Gold is selling. Everything Booster Gold is selling is account bound. So people cannot purchase the Flash emblem and give it to you. It doesn't work like that. It's sad, but that's how it is.
Oh.
Nightcrawler said, "Hey Shadow and Shadow's mum." Hello, Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler has said hello to everyone except Johnny, but you might not know Johnny's here because Multiverse and I are definitely doing more talking right now.
Correct.
Oh, Scrolls says, "I'm the Black Flash." Oh, cool, Scrolls. Awesome. You look great. I was tempted to start, like, messing with my style, because sometimes I do that when I see someone else's style that I like, but I stopped myself because I have to read the chat. Because it looks so good.
Oh, he changed the headpiece.
Sorry?
The Black Flash did change the headpiece. Oh no, that's another Black Flash.
Hang on.
No,
he's got the same piece.
Nah, there's one next to you, the Black Flash from the Ruthless Ones. There's another Black Flash.
Okay.
Too many Black Flashes.
Abby Sue said, I know, I'm playing multi. She was mucking around.
Too late.
Rachel says, my event has 4 more days. I be complete. Okay, so 4 more days until completion. Awesome.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Like I have 3 more days. So yeah, that sounds about right. I guess you missed a day. But there's still 11 days left.
The henchmen for people to see, shouldn't I?
Sorry?
I have them in my inventory. I should check in the henchmen so people can see them. Here we go.
How come we already have them?
There we go. So there's a thing when you play on both US and EU server. Both of those servers reset at different times, and both of them count towards your account completion. So I can get them a bit sooner because of that, as can anyone who's playing both servers.
So you convinced me. I'm going to report you to the devs.
I didn't do anything that the game doesn't allow. If they want to change it, they're more than welcome to. But I also found that out by accident. So.
So summon the Blue Lantern for us.
I did. She's right there. She's floating with me.
And where's the... Oh, okay, there it is. I was looking for the Green Lanterns.
They're kind of just interspersed between the rest of the players.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm a bit surprised. Usually they hang together.
Yeah. If I move far enough away from the group, hopefully all 3 of them follow. Yeah, there we go. See?
Nah, they look so cute. So who would you use? Them or the hazmats?
You were right. I prefer the hazmat. You just wanted to hear that you were right, didn't you?
Always.
Yep. Brandon says, I have 6 more days. Excellent. They do look cool. I can't say they don't look cool. They really do. But yeah, the hazmat is my preference still. Which I only have the hazmat on my main tune, so all the rest of my characters will be using these at the moment, because they're stronger than the standard henchmen.
Well, the only issue I have is that I expected future elite henchmen to be as powerful as the hazmat. Seeing how they're making them less powerful, it kind of makes it seem as if they really did a push so that people would purchase the or purchase currency to purchase the hazmat for all their characters, as opposed like this group of elite. We can once we complete the event, we can redeem them for every single characters on our account. So they probably made a lot more money for the hazmat than for those little guys here. Although I saw quite a few people who did unlock those on day one. There's people who did unlock those lanterns for $50 as soon as they were added.
Yes.
So they still made some money. I'm wondering. I'd be curious to see the difference between the two. Like how much currency did they sell for the hazmat versus how many $50 did people spend to unlock the lanterns. But at the end of the day, they clearly made the lanterns much less powerful than the hazmat, and I was a bit frustrated because there are some people who were claiming that no, the hazmat, the lanterns are as powerful as the hazmat, and they were finding convoluted reasons to try to justify that they were as powerful, but at the end of the day, they were not.
Yeah.
So it was a bit disappointing on that front. Although one of the advantages I guess they have is they fly. Like that's the one thing the hazmat that's a bit of a drawback with the hazmat. I don't know if you've noticed, like sometimes the hazmat don't go through doors because if there's just a tiny step on the floor, they cannot go over that step somehow.
Yes.
It happens also in there's one of the missions where with for the stabilizer fragments, the one in the science spire, where in the middle of the room there's a square that's just a tiny step into the ground. So when they end up on that square, they cannot get out. So that's the one drawback I saw with those henchmen. But the fact that they do so much damage, and even better, the fact that they heal the way they do, holy crap, they're by far the best henchmen in the game. I think.
Tiny said boots too heavy, lol. Yeah, that's the problem.
It happens. Heavy boots can do that.
For playing the harp, so that DJ Brandon and I could have this dance party that doesn't make a lot of sense with the harp music, but it's too late. Scroll said I had on the black flash cowl, so that was the difference that you saw, I think.
I knew that. I knew it was a different cowl. How dare you tell me he didn't change his cowl?
I didn't think he did.
Yeah,
I was close before too. I thought it was the same one. I must have missed it, but his chin looks covered now and wasn't before. Maybe I'm not sure.
But yeah.
He knows. He can tell us.
No, he had the black flash cowl, but he had it wasn't quite flesh color around the mouth. So
yeah.
But now he has the Speed Force cowl.
Yeah. I'm at the bottom of the chat multi.
That's good.
We're keeping up with the chat like so well at the moment.
Oh yes. There are days like that.
Yeah. Beautiful. Is there anything else you wanted to talk about or do before you go and head to Rocky?
No, I think we're pretty much done. Anything you want to plug for this weekend or any future videos or stuff like that?
Oh, tomorrow I'm going live at 12 o'clock p.m. midday EST on the EU server, and we are playing Crime Syndicate, if anyone wants to join in. It is the EU server, though, so keep that in mind. And thank you for having me. As always, it's lovely and fun. And thanks to Johnny for joining us.
Johnny came back to show off his godly doom.
Yeah. I saw that swap.
I just switched the material.
It's his favorite. You switched the material?
Yeah, I got burnished bronze now, so it looks better.
That does actually.
Did you hear the rumor, Johnny?
What?
Spoiler alert for the Fantastic Four movie. Apparently Doom will be in the Fantastic Four movie. They've been saying pretty much forever now that no, Doom is not there. He's only going to appear in Doomsday or whatever. And as it turns out, apparently, rumor is that he is in the movie.
Well, I mean, I would figure he's a Fantastic Four villain, so...
Yeah, but they were trying to pull a fast one and say that he wasn't there. Although, there's also people who say that they only say that he's in the movie because they think that the movie is going to do not to perform very well. So they're trying to convince people to go see the movie by telling them that no, Doom is in the film.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll know for sure.
He'll be in the end credit.
That could be.
You will refer to me by my full title, Professor
Or what they'll do
Zoom.
is they'll show Victor Vaughn Doom, right, without the suit, and then they'll show him end credit getting the suit or something. I don't know.
I don't know. I still expect them to pull a fast one and give us Victoria Von Doom. Like I would be surprised if by the end of Doomsday, Doom dies and he gets replaced by Victoria Von Doom. Because they are trying to recast also a new quote unquote Doctor Doom, but it could be Lady Doctor Doom.
Okay, but here's the thing. It's been in the talks that they wanted to use Doctor Doom after the Secret Wars, but with like not him being, Robert Downey Jr. being a doctor.
Yeah, that's my point. It's going to be
generalized character.
It's going to be Victoria Doom.
No, it won't be.
He sounds so upset. Oh.
I have a feeling that if it is Victoria Doom, Johnny will never watch a Marvel movie ever again.
I don't know about that, but maybe. Oh, David said I'll pop in to watch your stream during my lunch shadow. Thank you so much, David. Oh, and that he'll be at the stream on Sunday, Multi. Yay!
Alright.
So you're gonna go watch Fantastic Four, Johnny?
Okay, there's only 3 movies I care to watch for. Fantastic Four, Doomsday, and Secret Wars, and that's it.
Are you saying you didn't see Thunderbolts?
I did see it.
Did you
for
like
free.
it?
Oh. There's a reason why I watched it for free.
Okay.
You didn't like Yelena, whatever her name is? Yelena Black Widow?
Is that what they're called?
Sorry?
Is that what she's called?
Well, she's Yelena. I forget what her last name is, and she's basically the new Black Widow. I'm a bit puzzled because I kept on seeing people say how much Florence Pugh, how much she was so good and so good in the Black Widow movie, and I finally saw it on the Disney Plus. I don't know, a few weeks ago, and holy crap, I don't get it. Or I saw her also in Oppenheimer. I don't get it. She has that weird accent or that weird way to talk, and it turns out I think she's British or something. So, but I don't know. I don't see what people are seeing. I don't get it. How was she in the Thunderbolts?
I don't know.
I haven't watched it, so I have no opinion. I just realized I'm dancing with a Johnny Quick character. Like, Johnny Quick is one of the characters that I think has the silliest name. But I'll live.
It's a character from the 70s, so.
That's 3. Yeah, no, I get it. I just think the name is lazy. Maybe? I don't know. It seems simple, like someone would not choose that. That would have been like me calling myself Laura Fire if I was a fire ability. Like, I don't think I can picture someone actually naming themselves something like that if they were a supervillain or hero. And
Yeah, but
that name kind of a lazy choice.
the funny part is that he's not even named Johnny. He's Barry Allen from Earth 3.
Oh, well, there you go. Why does he call himself Johnny Quick?
I don't know. It's something from the 70s, I guess. I couldn't tell for sure. Well, actually,
my brother and I enjoyed the Thunderbolts for what it's worth. Yeah, I haven't seen it. Maybe I should see it.
Well, I was toying. I wanted to see it, and then the more I saw comments about it, the less I wanted to see it. Also, when people mentioned that the movie heavily focused on Yelena, I didn't really want to see it. I don't. I have nothing against the lady, but don't like. I don't think she's very good, and I can't. I don't enjoy.
More based around her, the Red Guardian, and Sentry, as like 3 characters, not really one.
But I don't like her very much. Like I didn't like her in Hawkeye, and her stupid accent drives me nuts. And she does this fake Russian accent, and I didn't understand why her accent was so fake until I heard her actual real accent and came to realize, okay, that's she has a weird accent to begin with. So and but again, I saw her in Oppenheimer. I saw her in I just saw her in the Black Widow movie, and I don't get it. I really didn't like her.
Yeah.
Like I was when we saw Bucky in the trailers for Thunderbolts, I was a bit excited about that, and then until I was told that nah, he just has like that one good scene, and he's pretty much in the background afterwards. So I was like, that was disappointing. Don't care very much about the Taskmaster. Don't care about Ghost. Don't care about who else is in there. John Walker, I kind of liked him, but most of the cast I didn't care much for them, or even didn't like them.
Abby Sue said you would hate my accent, lol.
It's okay. I hate everyone.
Multiverse has a thing with accents, apparently.
Well, I don't hate accent per se, but her accent is I don't know. She has a singular way to talk, and it gets even worse when she tries to make an accent like a Russian accent for the Black Widow.
Mm-hmm. Scrolls is asking, do you like my Professor Zoom? Sorry, Professor Zoom. And yes, I do. I saw you just a second ago when you were standing next to Johnny Quick. Oh, you're still here. Next to Johnny Quick. You look very nice. Very good. It's like I summoned you. There's my ally.
Oh, you could.
He looks really good.
This one looks better. Come on.
Fraud, a fake. I can't wait to watch you slip.
The one I saw one looks better. Come on.
What's the matter?
They look almost the same, but honestly, the style is better because it's got, an awesome aura and sparkles. Or electric texture, I should say. It's not really a sparkle.
Didn't know you.
Steve is asking, is it start from scratch or can I use an ult? So we're not doing the ultimate recruitment event tomorrow. That will be the week after and the week after that. We are doing just Crime Syndicate characters running through content. So you can use an ult. You don't need to start from scratch.
Yeah, for the ultimate event, you don't need to do it like last time. People spammed it to try to get as much currency as they could. This time, there's no point in spamming it. You play it only once, and then afterwards you can redeem the aura for all your characters. So there's no real need to spam it with multiple characters. Just do the event once, and you'll get the rewards.
Yeah. David said, I thought Bucky had a pivotal role in the movie. I haven't seen it, so...
From what people are saying, he has like a one or two key scenes, and then afterwards he pretty much stands in the background, and the spotlight is pretty much on the new Black Widow. And Johnny was mentioning Red Guardian, and I forget who else. So sadly, that seems to be. I guess the trailers may give the wrong impression for the movie.
I'm gonna have to see it now. Because now I'm curious.
Well, it should be on.
Oh, sorry.
It should be on Disney Plus any day now, I suppose. Nah, I'm just kidding. Is it still? Well, I don't even know. I don't even know if it's still. And also the whole bit about rebranding it, the New Avengers, that was a bad idea on so many levels. I won't even get into that.
Yeah. Abby Sue said you can't hate me, Multi.
Too late. So do we still have the Thunderbolts in theaters?
No, I can hear you.
You can hear me?
Multi, can you not hear Johnny?
Absolutely not. Let me check.
Can you hear me?
A little bit. That's what happened when you switch characters. The whole chat has to be reset.
Can you hear me?
I hear Multiverse's voice echoing.
Yeah, I hear Shadow echoing too.
Sorry, Johnny.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, but I hear Shadow echoing you.
Same.
Now I hear me and Shadow echoing.
Can Johnny not hear either of us? Johnny, can you hear us?
I can hear you guys. Alright,
Okay,
as I
yeah,
was
we
saying...
can hear you, but we hear ourselves echoing.
This is what I was saying, alright, is that you have the Avengers, which are an assortment of superheroes that have a bunch of different variety of powers, and then you have New Avengers, which is basically the
All
same
super
character
soldiers.
copy and pasted. Like, they have no powers, essentially. Just super strength.
Yeah.
Well, they're all super soldiers. Like the Red Guardian is the Russian super soldiers. Bucky got the Hydra super soldier serum. Taskmaster got I forget. I saw the movie and I forget where she got hers. Actually, Black Widow doesn't have any powers. That is true. And Ghost has those weird powers that come from the microverse. And sadly, it seems that Thunderbolts is not in theater no more. I'm so sad now. Oh, wait, there might still... Well, I guess I could.
David said Thunderbolts is still playing here in Tennessee, but only one showing a day. You should go to Tennessee.
Not here. That seems to be the same thing. Like there was a showing today at. Yeah, there was a showing earlier today. So it seems to be down to one showing a day.
Yeah. YT said, I wonder what you would say if you heard a deep South Louisiana backwater French accent.
I would say, what?
I want to hear it now.
What? Actually, I do speak French.
Louisiana backwater French accent.
Actually, I do speak French, so I would probably understand more than you think.
Yeah, but you speak the worst kind of French, though.
That is true.
It's the worst kind of French.
Actually, the worst kind of French is the fake French that Gambit speaks in Deadpool.
Oh. That's fair. Oh, Steve said I don't have any villain characters, so I'll just have to view then. Oh, I'm sorry, Steve. Yeah, we are doing villains.
Why are you so...
Wild stuff, you could come though if you want to.
Why are you so mean to heroes?
I'm not mean to heroes unless I'm playing a villain. Scroll says I completed the event with my new villain Ultron. Awesome. Very cool.
Yeah, we can make a pretty cool Ultron.
Scroll says he has 5 more days to go on the other event. Awesome. I don't know how many more days I've got. Not many left on that one either. David said... Oh, I already read that. Sorry. Nightcrawler says, can you get the lanterns on all your tunes?
Absolutely. Once you unlock them, you can redeem them for all your characters. It's kind of like all the other rewards. Like the rewards you get from the event. Once you do get them, then you can reclaim them. And you can reclaim them for all your characters. So that's why...
my villains, because now they've got green lanterns.
That's one of the reasons why it was disappointing to get the Bat Swarm in a time capsule as opposed to getting it from the event. Because from the event, you could get it for all your characters. From the time capsule, you can't even get it for one character if you're not lucky. So it was and even assuming you managed to get it for your character, then you have it for one character and all your other characters cannot get the.
Have you gotten the emote?
No, don't have the emotes yet either.
Yeah.
No, actually, no, I do have the emote. Sorry, yes.
No, you do? You showed it to me.
Yeah.
Can you show me?
Do I have it here?
I think I have it too.
Hold on.
Oh, there it is.
Freaking
Emotes still don't work.
Invite me to the group.
Sorry?
Invite me to the group so I can phase on you.
I don't invite you no more.
Is it social? I can't remember. Do you remember?
You're Johnny Blaze or yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, Spike Flex. It's this one. Here we go.
Yes.
Alright, let me see. Where are you at here? Okay, I see you.
No, my emotes are still broken.
Yeah.
Try holding triangle or like changing armory. or moving around. Sometimes if you move around, it
It's
fixes
this
it.
one.
Activating flight as well.
That's annoying.
I don't know why she stands in that position after she's done it. Like she's leaning on a table or something.
I don't know.
So it was working for you yesterday.
Yeah. It just it's like the earlier when my freaking emote it just wouldn't work.
Oh,
you know what?
Go
That would
into
be good for
movement
Venom.
mode and then back out, maybe. Like go to flight and out and then try it. No
Oh, I'm still stuck in. Oh, that's way strange. Somehow I still have the speed ring. Why? My speed ring is stuck. I cannot unequip it anymore.
It's kind of cool. Honestly, I kind of want it, to be honest.
The speed ring?
No, the
emote.
spike.
It's the pose at the end that she stays in. I feel is kind of weird, but the actual, active emote when she's moving is kind of cool.
There it is.
Mm-hmm.
Whitey said, "Gotta spend $800 to get the good stuff."
Yeah, pretty much. Well, I understand they need to make money. No one disputes that. But the I don't know. Sometimes it seems they're pushing a little too hard.
Yeah. Has everyone seen it enough times now?
One more time.
32 more times. No, 32 more times, exactly.
No, I quit.
Click the block button. See
Davey said, wait. Sorry?
Click the block button, see if there's an animation with it. Oh, there is. Okay.
Hold back. Davey said, wait, Shadow will be in her evil face. Yes, I will. I mean, I'm doing 4 lives this month. One of them is my villains, and all the rest is ultimate recruitment event with heroes on different servers. So, one villain day isn't going to hurt anybody except for everyone we hurt as villains, so. Oh my goodness, Davey said that emote symbolizes constipation.
I'm sure we'll hear a lot of jokes about that emote.
Yeah, probably. I mean, the pose at the end I think is weird. It's like, I don't know, an odd spot to freeze in.
Well, it seems
with the spikes out.
It seems to come from the comics. I think we see it on one of the covers. Let me check.
I'll live with it. It's fine.
Nah. It does flex, but nothing like that. At least not that I see here.
Oh, there's no more hard playing. Man Beast has finished.
I don't know. It might be something he does in the comic itself. He does flex on some covers, but nothing like the emote.
Well, hold on. Maybe it's this. Oh, I'll send you, I think I got a picture that might be semi-close. I'm gonna send it to you on Discord. You can tell me yes or no.
No, I'm not watching pictures from you.
There you go. And then I'll send it to you as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, that seems. I would guess that's probably it. Oh, and it would seem that there was a giveaway for Light and Rain. I forget what that was.
I'll send it to you, Shadow, as well.
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
So there was some sort of a giveaway some time ago about the new DLC, and it would seem that they're announcing the winners on their Facebook page. So if you guys,
so much cooler.
if you guys did enter that giveaway, go check if you won.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that giveaway. Yeah, they should have announced it by now. Stone says, "I'm not watching pictures from you," quoting you with a skull face. Yep.
Oh, Johnny, I have bad news.
Mm.
You didn't win.
I know.
Aww.
Because I didn't even enter.
That's why you didn't win.
I wonder how many people actually entered. There probably was like only maybe 50 people that entered anyways.
I have no idea, but there's 1, 2, 3. There's 20 winners. So
there you go. 20 out of 51. There you go.
well, it's quite possible that you still could not win.
Surprised Johnny didn't laugh at my sneeze.
I did. My mic was off.
Oh. Sorry, guys.
So there we go. So I checked on the Discord to see if maybe there was some news we could share before we stopped, but only the winners thingy.
Yep.
Unless let me check one more thing just to be safe.
X, Twitter.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to call it.
X. Yeah, right now X. If you guys want to get information about DCUO, X is pretty much the best part, the best option right now for that. You could, I guess, also follow me. Basically, whenever I see information about DCUO, I also post it on X. So if somehow you, I don't know, somehow you don't have access to YouTube with your phone, and you have access to X, you could check there to get some information. Yeah, on X, same thing. They're just announcing that they announced the winners on Facebook, and that's it.
Yeah.
So no news, no real news for this week. So sadly, next week we have no idea if or what we'll get as an event. Some of you guys have been asking when we'll get the summer seasonal. At this point, I have no idea. Could be next week, could be the week after that, could be the first week of July. Right now, we really don't know. Sadly, the Devs are playing. Sorry?
I think it's going to be July.
Yeah, you might be right. I foolishly thought that, like, if we look at the events, we had an event in May, then we had another event in July. So I foolishly thought that June is when we would get. June is when we would get the. Where's the calendar? There we go. Like we had the campaign. There it is. We had the patrol in May. Then we had nothing in June, and then we have another patrol in July. So I foolishly thought that June is when we would get the anniversary, the summer seasonal, so that it would fit between the two patrols. But as it turns out, it's not going to work like that.
Davey said that was a hot sneeze. Ain't gonna lie. No, it was a gross sneeze. It was a gross sneeze. Just in case anyone's wondering.
Well, you heard it. You heard it.
Davey said, "Double source mark?" Question mark. I don't think they're doing that at all.
Nah, it's been a while since we had such a double source mark event, and now that we pretty much have access to every missions in the on duty menu, yeah, I wouldn't expect a double source marks too often. Now, we might still get the double source marks once in a while, but is it going to be once a year, twice a year, maybe? We don't know.
Della is asking, what material does Trigon Rack, I'm guessing, have? One of it looks like composite. Is it composite?
Trigon Rack.
Black composite?
Yeah, it looks like the. Not sure.
I might have it. Hang on.
It is a chroma, so I think it's the black. Black composite chroma. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Black composite chroma, most likely. At least that's what it looks like to me.
Because of the texture on one of the channels, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we don't know what's coming.
Very bouncy.
Yeah, we don't know what's coming next week. So could it be the summer seasonal? Maybe. But could the summer seasonal be only the last week of June? Could be. Could be in July. Uh, Again, the devs are playing things very very close to the chest. They don't share much information, so we will have to wait for we will have to wait to know more.
Yeah. Until it suddenly drops on the server with no warning.
Absolutely, that seems to be their modus operandi.
I have a theory.
You have a theory?
Yeah, so you know how in the comics, God Doom gets his powers from some of his powers from the Beyonder.
Yes.
So here's my theory. All right, since there's no Beyonder in the MCU, what if it's Franklin Richards, which is, who's born in the Fantastic Four movie, and after Galactus chases everyone and kills their Earth, he travels to the next Earth with the Fantastic Four, and then he gets his powers from Franklin Richards.
Could be. Sadly, at this point, we'll never know.
Boom.
I mean, we might find out.
Never. But for Doom, yeah, we don't know. There's a lot of rumors about the Fantastic Four movie. Apparently, they're still doing reshoots even right now. So we don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be a good movie. Otherwise, they lose a fan. Actually, not just a fan, many fans.
Just specifically you are one of those fans.
Correct.
Stone said, did someone say Franklin Richards?
Yes. But yeah, the obviously a lot of rides on this movie, because the Captain America Brave New World, that did not work so well. Thunderbolts, that did not work so well. So and these were the movies that were supposed to lead us into Doomsday. So if the three movies leading into Doomsday don't do so well, I guarantee you that there's going to be a lot of people very very worried at Marvel, and it's not an accident also if they pushed back Doomsday and Secret Wars a year, 6 months, I forget. Johnny, how much did they push it back?
I have no idea. I don't really care as long as it comes out.
Anyway, so it's not an accident if these got delayed, because right now Marvel must be really really worried, and they must be terrified that with the Fantastic Four they have another not successful movie. And even worse, also with the Fantastic Four, like remember way back when Fox had the rights to the Fantastic Four, and people wanted the Fantastic Four to go back to Marvel so that Marvel could do it properly. And as it turns out, even Marvel cannot do it properly. It seems. Now, there's reasons behind that. Obviously, they're obsessed with what people have labeled the MCU. Like they changed the Silver Surfer into the Silver Surfette. It would seem that the Fantastic Four movie will focus on Sue Richards. She'll be the lead character in that movie. But and also they made her the leader of the Fantastic Four. And there's even another rumor saying as they will go as far as to make her the lead character in the Doomsday movie. So we'll see. But it seems that even Marvel cannot do the Fantastic Four. It would seem.
I'm just gonna say this right now: the original Fantastic Four movies, goated. They're amazing. I love them, even though aren't as good as other Marvel movies in their own time. They're still very good in comparison to what we got right now.
What about the Corman movie from the 90s?
No.
What do you mean, no? We got the best Doctor Doom we ever had on screen in that film. Which is heartbreaking when you think about it.
No Doctor Doom has ever been done well in terms of movies.
Come on, the Robert, the Corman Doctor Doom was perfect.
No. Doctor Doom is supposed to be more intimidating and more powerful than Thanos, you know? And the fact that he's been disrespected in every film before what we have right now is just, it's crazy. Like,
Sadly, I have
they
bad
make him
news
street
for you,
level.
Johnny. Look at Ultron. Ultron should have been menacing, should have been the biggest menace the Avengers ever faced to that point. He should have looked dangerous and threatening, and they turned him into a joke. So don't expect any more for Doom.
What's crazy is this, is that they could have made a better ending for Ultron and said that, you know, he made his way into, like, the internet, whatever, and he'll come back eventually. But no, they just straight up is like, no, he's done.
Well,
There's
apparently
nothing
he's
to
going to come
Ultron.
back. There's going to be a comeback for Ultron. I forget in which movie, but so apparently he's going to return.
He better come back and, like, basically do, like, a Skynet thing and just invade the entire world as a bunch of Ultrons, you know? Have a whole assembly.
Well, there was the Ultron Unlimited story in the Avengers comics, so there's something like that they could do. Now, will they do that?
Curse of L will be eradicated,
Probably not.
and you will witness
Well,
it.
they kind of sort of did that with Age of Ultron a little bit, so I don't know if they would repeat that.
Nah, but Age of Ultron, it wasn't very, it's not as big scaled though. Like, think about it. The Avengers beat him in an actual battle and took down all of his stuff within an hour, alright?
Yeah, but now
I'm
we
sorry, but
have
that wouldn't happen.
adamantium.
Like, it wouldn't happen. No, well, that's just it. He can improve his technology even better now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Now there's the adamantium celestial, so you could use that to create an army of adamantium Ultrons and then really be dangerous. But the problem is not so much the technology; it's the personality they tried to give him. Like they tried to make him a joke, as opposed to making him a threatening villain. Tiny was saying, where's it? Loki was the only real good villain in the Marvel movies, and sadly, she's not wrong.
Yeah, even his story, his hero arc was better, like than all the other villains that they did. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm not sure I would
a
say
lot,
that, but
it was done in a lot longer period of time rather than being rushed and compared to a lot of other characters.
the way they killed him, that was so stupid. Like, as if Loki would be that stupid to do something like that. He would have tried to be sneaky, much more sneakier than that. Like, it was so obvious what he was trying to do. Like, you can help, and it was so. It was unbelievable the way they did that. Like there had to be something else behind that. Like people were certain that okay, it's a fake out again. But no, it turns out that no, that's actually what it was. And the way they were trying to bring him back was by bringing back a version from an alternate reality. It was like, ah, come on. Sadly, they had a good villain in their hands, and they kind of ruined them with Infinity War. Hello.
I think earlier Franklin Richards was mentioned because we have one standing next to us who looks awesome, and also there was a Blitzbat next to us who also looked awesome, but they ran away. But your style was awesome if you're still here.
Well, Franklin is here, but who else did you say was there?
Blitzbat was standing next to us. They looked really, really good. They did a Batgirl style, not the style that I.
Oh yeah. I saw it.
Yeah.
I saw it.
That was a really nice style. Oh, and now I've got Huntress as well.
Oh yeah.
David said, everyone have a good rest of your weekend. Thank you, David. Jerry said, hey, multiverse.
Hello.
Fred said, where's Shadow Lady? I was being quiet because they were having a conversation about content that I haven't seen. So I can't contribute or argue my point because I don't have one, because I haven't seen enough to be able to have an opinion on that. So I am here. I was just being quiet.
Well, if you ever get the chance, there's a Disney. You can get Disney Plus for like $2.99 a month for the next 2 months still, I guess. it was for 3 months, so I guess there's 2 months left. So I guess you could catch up on a lot of those series if you wanted to.
I need the time to do it, but yeah.
Well, that's the other factor. There's also the time thingy.
Yeah. Oh,
But
Stone said thank you. You're welcome. You look so cool. Or look, I mean, you looked cool before, and you look cool now.
so I guess we're done for now.
Is becoming a yellow lantern.
Yes. So I guess we're done for now. So, Johnny, any last words? Oh, Johnny's in here. Oh yeah.
Nope.
Nope.
Live long and prosper.
Subscribe.
So next week is going to be you versus Obsidian Chill.
Yeah, sure. If he comes here.
Great. We look forward to that.
So guys, thanks to everyone who came to play with us. Thanks to everyone who came to chat with us. Next week, I have no idea what we'll do. We'll see if there's a special event next week or not. And thanks to all of you guys who are watching. You guys are awesome. Have a good weekend, guys, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye, guys.
Bye.
I know where you live.